Get them here. Check it out.
Yeah. Yeah. Whoa. Donatello. Whoa. Yeah. Whoa. Yeah. 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 Big shit talker. A real shit starter. Dunk got the trap going slam like Vince Carter. T-Mac, I'm going up off the glass. My little dog done scoring bad, serving out the class. Leather on my Vela bass, I never seen you in them. I ain't finna cry no tears, but they dripping off my denim. I just got a new school of fish and I'm finna skin them. Dog got Zotbo for the 26, I told him send them. Yeah, whoa, get them bitches here. Yeah, whoa, I need them bitches here. Watch me do my magic trick, I make them disappear. I done fucked on a baddie bitch, I hit her from the rear. I'm too turned, I'm sorry. I ain't got nothing to bar. Hit me up tomorrow. Just make sure you up to par. They roll up a guard. Come hop in this car. She asked me where we gone. Took that little bitch to the stars. I'm a ball to the mall. Shit, it ain't no telling. I'm a convicted felon. Still around with that weapon. West Fairfield, yeah, that's Mayfield. Bitch straight out Webster. I ain't never been a Chester. But I'm playing with them babies. Trapping real. Slanging yay like the 80s. I got brown bag specials. A1 straight pressure. Damn, dog. Bust a brick on the dresser. I'ma serve it in the kitchen. I'ma serve it in the district. I'm all through the vicinity. Real trap nigga energy. Hustle hard like it's 10 of me. Presidential like Kennedy. All the J's, they remember me. Baby boy, where you been? I need to score, I need to win. I'm at the store with the 10. I remember where I came from. Still hanging in the same slum. A bitch telling me to change something. Don't shit change but the address when the nigga waiting on the things to come. I'm the one that they hating on. Niggas know I'm on a major run. Yeah, whoa, get them bitches here. Yeah, whoa, I need them bitches here. Watch me do my magic trick, I make them disappear. I done fucked on a baddie bitch, I hit her from the rear. I'm too turned, I'm sorry. I ain't got nothing to bar. Hit me up tomorrow, just make sure you up to par. They roll up a guard. Come hop in this car. She asked me where we gone. Took that little bitch to the stars.
Scores and stuff.
The updates.
I love
live
that.
updates. That's pretty sweet.
Hey, what y'all think about that, man? That was DBD Dunk with Get 'Em Here, the newest mic performance by the Chop Up Podcast, man. Shout out to Dunk, shout out to Mayfair, shout out to the whole city of Pensacola. You know we got people out there stealing y'all music and shit. Make sure y'all get that shit copyrighted. Because some people do suck. And speaking of, we got the... And speaking of, we got Some People Do Suck podcast in the building. What's going on? Y'all introduce yourself to the people.
I'm Cody. This is Hilton.
Cody and Hilton.
Yeah, we are Some People Suck podcast, baby.
Yes, sir. How did y'all get started in the podcast world?
How the
long story.
Yeah, how the
actually.
original idea got started, I don't know. I think we had originally started with our buddy Kitty.
Yeah.
But then Kitty, like, he is in film production, I guess you could say, like TV show production.
Yeah.
So he works with a studio. So he's always gone. He'll be gone for like 6 months to Alaska or something, and then he'll be back for like a month.
What the hell he do in Alaska, man?
He films for these
wild.
TV shows, like reality TV shows.
Yeah.
Like, so right now he's filming the Classville. Or Cowboy Way.
Yeah.
It's like these A&E TV shows, or
I was about to say Ice Truckers. What the
Dude,
fuck?
it's
Yeah,
like
Ice Road
wild
Truckers.
shit. But like he'll do behind the scenes stuff too sometimes while he's there. And he's like sitting, like some of the stuff, like kind of in the beginning was like he was in a cabin for like 2 fucking months.
Yeah.
Like, just doing like on hunting trips and shit. Like, and you're like, what the fuck?
Yeah.
It's wild. But he was, you know, he would go out of town for a long time. And so like we did a couple with him where, you know, it was all 3 of us just kind of sitting around like fucking off and talking. And then we realized like if we actually want to do it consistently, it's going to be difficult because he's going to be going all the time. So,
right.
So we did a couple with him, and like we still actually have that footage somewhere.
Yeah.
From like,
I think it's private on YouTube on his thing.
Yeah.
And we have links to it.
yeah.
Oh.
But that was like what, 3 years ago? 4
That was
years
in
ago?
2019. That was the
Damn.
first one that was recorded and edited and put out, and that was like a month after Thanksgiving in
Mhm.
2019.
Yeah.
But then we lived together since he was 18.
Yeah.
So he moved out of where we were all together at, and I think he bought mics, and he's like, "Dude, we should just do it like Kitty won't mind. We should do something,
Right.
because we're able to do it consistently, and we can do it together." And he bought some like shitty Amazon mics.
Yeah. Then
So
like
it's-
$40 rigs. Dude.
Yeah, and
Yeah.
it has the foam piece, and then it also has like a
Screen.
circle
The split
screen filter.
deal.
It's like just way too much for like it to not
Yeah.
even sound good at all, and it
Yeah.
pops and shit.
Yeah.
And I was like,
No, we can't do
Dude,
this.
yeah, I would love to
Well,
do this.
and then also we were running it on like my old ass Mac too, like
Yeah.
recording everything on there.
Yeah.
And we recorded like 7 or something, and then we lost the audio to a couple of them, and we were like, "Fuck this, dude." And so at that point, he decided, he was like, "If we're gonna do it, let's just fucking do it." You know
yeah,
what I
Yeah.
mean?
so I just ran up a credit card and a PayPal account, and I was like, I'm gonna get the
Shout out
best shit
PayPal.
we possibly can, and then just over time we'll pay it back, and at least we'll know that the quality coming out right off
It's gonna
is
be
gonna
good.
grab people. They're at
Yeah.
least gonna like it's clean, it's
Crispy.
quiet, like, it's not got, because when we first dropped it was like you could literally hear popping noise. We couldn't hear it when we were recording it,
Right.
but playing it back, it was like,
Any P word.
yeah,
Any
it was
P
like-
word. He said pop, pop.
yeah,
And popping everywhere.
Yeah.
super bad, but
Them screens weren't doing shit, dude.
Yeah.
not at
For
all,
real.
dude.
But yeah, so that's really how the whole thing kind of came about. And then we moved in together again, and that's when we like just kind of made the third bedroom in the house just the
Yeah.
studio.
Oh,
you know,
okay.
And just kind of like
I-
we were like, if we're gonna do it, let's just do the damn thing
I-
and actually
Yeah.
make an actual setup.
Yeah.
So
I know you were on the podcast, but in my mind, I'm like, you've been there.
Yeah. Nah.
Because you were just
Yeah,
on the
it-
podcast.
Yeah. We
not
was kicking it
remembering
though.
that was at a different
Yeah.
location.
I was about to die out there. It was so damn hot, man. I done lost weight since that. Cause I
Yeah,
ain't
you
trying
do
to. I ain't
look-
trying to go in another summer like that. Good God.
Yeah, that was hot as fuck. You do look like you toned up some.
Yeah, been working out consistently here
hell
Yeah,
and
Yeah,
lately,
yeah,
trying to control my eating. I don't have no problem working out. It's just that I still got a football player's appetite from playing ball. So it's like, all right, I gotta chill. Otherwise, I'll be.
It's
three-
hard to
I
not like
start-
food.
dude.
dude.
I
Yeah.
start getting that like late night craving shit. That's where I fuck up. Like
Yeah.
during the day when the sun's out, dude, I'm fucking triple
good
A.
because
baby.
nobody wants to eat when
That
it's super
sun
hot.
goes down, I'm
Yeah.
like, damn, that shit sounds so good. I'm like, fuck, Whataburger's like right there.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? That's my problem.
Wings is my weakness.
Mm. Dude,
I fucking love some
he
good
crushes
wings.
some
bro.
wings. He's like a good ass chef.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Oh yeah.
Yeah, like he
Yeah.
worked downtown.
I was
Where
in
you
that-
work at?
I was at Global Grill for
Oh,
like
yeah.
6 years. So but I mean I did a lot of like high end stuff, but also working in the kitchen, like
Yeah.
doing like family meal and shit like that. You just do, whether it's wings or chicken tender, what you just kind of make up shit.
Yeah.
And so I picked up a lot from there, just like random shit. But
Yeah.
yeah. So
Man, we started getting right into the Some People Suck podcast talking about that, but we played that video with DBD Dunk out of Mayfair. What's up, Mike Nasty? Come on through, man.
How's it going?
What
Grab a
up?
mic.
Love the
those-
band.
I was
Yeah.
about to say, those
Some People
sick.
Suck
Those are
podcast.
sick.
Got Cody and Hilton in the
What's
building.
up?
Yes,
What's up, dude?
sir.
Cody, nice to meet you, brother.
But yeah, especially now that Mike Nasty got here. Cody, I need you to tell that Mayfair story.
Yeah.
So you just had like the intro is somebody freestyling from Mayfair.
Yeah, DBD Dunk.
I grew up on the road. Like now there's what is that? Or Lowe's?
Mm,
Like the road coming out of Lowe's that goes across
yeah.
the
Oh, yeah.
street
Yeah, Lowe's.
and it
Mhm.
curves.
yeah.
I grew up on that road and like it's kind of catty corner to Mayfair Grocery.
hmm
But it was like 3 days after a Christmas. I don't even know. This had to be like 96, 97, 98. This dude walked up and was like, yo, that's a sick bike because we got bikes for Christmas. He was like, let me take it for a test drive. And I was like, hell yeah, dude, bikes are dope. Not knowing because it's my
Didn't even-
first bike ever. I'm stoked. I want other people to feel stoked about it.
Yeah.
Never saw the bike again. Dude. Like that thing just went off, dude. He definitely took it on a test drive.
Yeah.
You know.
And a couple.
He's
drives
still
after
testing that shit.
Yeah, yeah. A couple test drives after.
I
for
failed
sure.
the test. But
A straight hand me down one. Let's get your mic ready, sir. What's going on with you, man?
Man, just cooling, bro.
You
Just
got
cooling.
on your. I'm about to go DJ shirt.
You know how I do, man.
But
Stay
do a
like-
little something.
Nah, not tonight. I'm just floating.
Oh, okay. Shoot, welcome to the podcast, man. We in here talking about some people do suck. You remember them from Heat in the Street? Or did you get there afterwards?
I do remember.
You do?
Yeah.
I remember.
That was a long day too.
Man, how many
We had-
interviews did y'all do?
How many different
We had-
people?
We
It
had
to
like
be
16 scheduled, I
Yeah.
think, but I think we ended up doing like 12 or 13 maybe
Oh,
that
yeah.
day.
Yeah,
but I
'cause
mean,
some
the
people didn't
whole-
show up and then
The whole thing over the whole day was over 3.5 hours.
Yeah.
That podcast was over. It was like 3:40.
I think that was the longest one we've done. Because like when we first started, I think our first couple were like 2.5, 3 hours. Because
Yeah.
we didn't know any better, and it's like we didn't realize like uploading that was gonna take a while. Like we didn't go live like you do. and
Yeah.
we still don't. But like the upload time on that was like you have to be on the computer and touching it. Make sure it
Yeah.
doesn't,
Make
like-
sure it don't close down.
Yeah, and I
Yeah.
didn't know you could adjust that to like stay open for hours.
Yeah.
So I'm sitting with the computer all day. I'm like, dude, this
You
has
like-
gotta be. I
Yeah.
can't be doing
Space
this
bar.
all
Every
damn
day.
day.
Space bar.
Gotta be
Space
something
bar.
better than this.
Yeah, dude.
It's like this is bullshit.
So we
If
figured that
anything, I
out.
would have pasted something down on the space bar or something.
Yeah,
Be like, hell nah, I can't sit here
We're
and
not
do this.
smart enough for that. Dude. We're not smart enough.
yeah, we definitely
Yeah.
trial by fire for our shit.
Well, we like when we first started, we were just so stoked to have everything set up.
Yeah.
And we were having homies come in and we were like, fuck yeah. And we sit there for 2-3 hours. And then like, we'd have to upload it for 2 days. And we were like, okay, maybe we shouldn't do 3-hour podcasts.
Yeah.
But so we've tried to kind of cut that down a little bit just so it's not so much editing and uploading and all that kind of stuff.
But then I watch like DJ Vlad or like No Jumper, and then I be seeing that they be posting like 2.5 hour videos, and I'm like, how the fuck did they get that shit?
Dude, but
to
what's
upload
also
like
wild
that?
about Vlad is like sometimes like he'll post his entire podcast, but clips
Yeah,
like in 6-minute clips, like 26-minute clips, and then drop the podcast.
and then drop the whole thing.
And it's
Yeah,
like you've pretty
Wild.
much seen the whole thing already.
now you
or-
just got to be crazy, a
or
crazy
Adam
person that
gets
wants to
like that.
watch it all together.
Yeah.
Yeah,
Because those clips are already like the best parts.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? Or like,
Yeah.
exactly.
yeah.
Yeah, I like to post clips too, but I won't post those 6-minute clips. I'll post probably like a minute
Yeah.
or like 30 seconds or something, or shorts. I'll post them so it's just the little shorts.
Yeah.
But nah, those 6-minute clips and stuff like that. Well, Vlad do grab you with those. He do
Yeah.
because
He knows what to ask. He's
Yeah.
like real.
he like
Like,
real policey though,
yeah,
man.
that's what I'm saying. Like real investigative.
But you can't fault him. He got the facts. He
'Cause
knows
mother-
his shit.
Oh, yeah.
Because
he knows what's
motherfuckers be
happening.
He got
answering. That's why you
sources.
can't fault
Yeah.
them. Because people be answering that
They
shit.
do
I'm-
be answering, but he also give them a allowable space to be like, if the case is open or if there's some shit going on,
He
with it,
do.
then we can't talk about that.
Yeah, he
that's
lets
true.
it. It's like I'm giving you an opportunity to fuck up.
Mm.
So like I can't get in
It's
trouble because
on
I'm just
your-
asking
yeah.
a question.
But that's podcasting. You
That's
put a
it.
mic in front of people and they
Yeah.
just go
you just
fucking
hand
bananas.
them a little bit of liquor.
Like speaking of people suck, I watch his podcast sometime and I'm looking at the stream. It's like nobody commenting, nobody's on this shit, but this motherfucker is on here capping like he got the city on lock. Just fucking with the bullshit. You know what I'm saying? Like,
Man.
so like them little clips draw you in.
Yeah.
Oh, yeah.
But still, when you put a microphone in front of people, they just go fucking bananas. They just
Yeah.
they be trying to make world star, make some
Yeah.
viral episode moment, but all the time they don't live like that.
Why?
Yeah.
If you don't got nobody behind you or a population of people that say, "Oh yeah, that motherfucker living like that,"
Yeah.
Yeah.
don't nobody give a fuck about you. Get on nobody podcast. I'm like, yeah, man, I had put 20,000. Oh yeah, man, I got this one case, man. I can't talk about it, but it's real bad, man. Y'all pray for me, man. Nobody gives a flying mammy fuck.
Yeah.
If you not popular, no one gives a fuck.
Yeah.
And if you telling the truth and you not popular, you still look like you capping. That shit look like a sombrero, like big Mexican cap. South of the border, run for the Taco
Oh,
Bell,
no.
Chiquito Taco Bell cap.
Oh, shit.
Who's that dude that was on Bootleg Kev? We just talked about this. And he was like, the college was trying to pay him 15 million.
We talked about it.
Fuck.
We talked about that.
What
before.
was that?
It's not Boozy, but
Nah,
No.
it's Big
the
Boogie.
name is-
It's
Big
Boogie.
Boogie.
Big
Boogie,
Boogie.
that's what it is.
dude, he goes, I don't know, somewhere in Jacksonville.
Hey, you
Yeah,
talking
And he
about?
goes, they talk
Nah,
about,
I
like,
wanted to
15
rap.
million.
He
I
said-
wanted to rap.
He said 15 million. He goes, excuse me, you said 15 million?
They're
Yeah.
gonna recruit you.
To
Yeah,
play.
they would-
No,
they would-
and he was talking about the band.
Yeah,
The band.
playing
Yeah,
like
yeah.
playing the
I told you that I wanted to rap.
Yeah, that's wild.
He said that with a serious face too.
He goes, it was like 5 million. And he goes, 5 million, what are we doing here?
Yeah, he kept going down.
He's like, what are you doing here, dude? Yeah.
People just
It's
aren't used to
ridiculous.
being on mic.
Yeah.
It's crazy.
And
Like,
they-
like as podcasters, yeah, we're used to it. So it's interesting to see somebody first time on, or
Yeah.
maybe they've been on multiple and they just haven't in a while. To
Right.
see them say something, they're like, "Oh shit, can you edit that later?"
Yeah.
I didn't mean to say that.
Hey, he probably said, keep that shit going.
It's too bad they're not popular enough, but the algorithm takes over and kind of like puts it at the top of people's feed in
Yeah.
this broadcast network area, because then the internet would do its fucking job and tell them, boy, you don't live like that. You sleep on your baby mama couch, stupid ass boy. You ain't-"
We've had this debate before because we've had people on where they say something that you're like, that would make a good clip, but would that be disrespectful to the guest to put that out?
Mm.
Yeah.
You
They
know,
said it. You
because-
gotta put it out.
It's
If
a
it makes
weird-
your views go up, I would say put it out, because
Yeah.
they said that shit.
They
Yeah,
said
They
it.
had an
It's on the
opportunity to
podcast.
pray in the
Yeah.
fucking car, smoke a Newport, and say, I ain't gonna say that.
See, that's the
Yeah.
good.
But they came in here and they fucking lied.
That's the good
So-
thing about going live. That's the good thing
That's
about us
out there.
being
'Cause
live.
ain't no
It's like,
edit, goddamn.
Hey, motherfucker, you
Yeah.
said that.
You
shit.
said that.
See, with
That's
us,
true.
like we prefer not to edit stuff out. Like
Mhm.
we want
Yeah,
everything
we
to be
don't.
in that's like real.
Yeah.
So we give the opportunity, like if we're done with the podcast, that they'll be like, "Yo, can you take that out?" And we will, because
Yeah.
we don't want to ever put out anything they don't want out. But they didn't say take it out, and we
Yeah.
had this like heart to heart, like, should we? Because that might make them look
See,
bad.
that's the thing for me is like,
You don't want to
'cause I think-
disrespect.
yeah,
Yeah.
it's like I don't want to shine the light on something that maybe they aren't super stoked about saying. Like
Yeah.
I get it, they said on the podcast like it's public domain, right?
Yeah.
Like they said it like I get that. But like I don't want to create like a disrespectful situation where they think we're trying to like poke
trying
at
to-
that specific
Yeah.
thing. You
Right.
know what I mean? Which like I don't know. And maybe that's just me being like I don't ever want to burn a bridge type
Yeah.
thing and just
Yeah.
like, you know, keep it kosher. But I mean, I get what you're saying about just like, I
Yeah.
mean, fuck
I
that.
guess
so like,
it's gonna get
let
us
it rip,
clicked,
you know,
We're in
like,
the world of
Yeah, I-
entertainment, so it's tough to not.
Yeah.
But yeah,
It's
Yeah.
from a journalistic standpoint. I don't know, maybe it's I'm an asshole, or people say it's the Virgo or some shit.
Yeah.
I feel like fuck burning a bridge. Like I
Yeah.
burn that motherfucker down while I'm standing on it just to show a bitch I can indeed swim.
Because what
You know what I'm saying? Like,
Because
oh,
what if
shit.
you prevent the bridge from burning is you actually like holding up this lie that this person is telling. Like at
Yeah.
some point you're gonna be like, hey man, the truth is we got the truth right here, bro.
Right.
Yeah.
That's a good point.
you have to, from a journalistic standpoint, ask people the truth. And you want honesty from them. And if they don't be honest with you and you know better, kind of like we got to call them out on that shit. Like,
Yeah.
Yeah.
you know, we know you. Like, we wouldn't invite you on this show if we didn't have some type of idea of your history and who you are as a person and what your end goal that you're working toward is. We wouldn't invite you on or sit down and talk with you.
Right.
So in that being so, we know or have a sort of outside broad view of what they're doing and how they're living.
yeah.
So if you come on this motherfucker and tell a lie, you stuck with that shit.
yeah.
Because you knew I knew better. You know what I'm saying? And I
Yeah.
knew you knew better than to
Yeah.
lie like that and say that pussy ass shit.
Yeah.
So it's out here. You know what I'm saying? Like, we gonna definitely chop it up and put that shit out there, because
Hey, you said it.
Yeah,
integrity is so hard to fucking come by.
Yeah.
that's true.
It really is. And that's why a lot of artists in Pensacola fucking suck.
So even if you edit it out, I wouldn't delete it though. Cause you know them same people will do interviews later where their story is completely different.
Yeah.
As a journalist, like that's what Mike is saying. As a journalist, I gotta keep that. Cause I'm like, hold on.
Yeah.
Now, which one is the truth?
Yeah.
You said this on our podcast, and you went over there and said this shit. So, like, what's going on?
Have
Yeah.
you guys ever had somebody on? Like you've always been live?
Yeah.
Okay.
No, because when you dealing with these rappers and they really out here living that life,
Yeah.
it's like some people don't want to know nobody to know where they're at, so they'll ask, can this not
Oh,
be
yeah,
live?
post it later.
Yeah.
So we'll record it and then post it later. So that's the only time we're not live.
We've had people on and we'll record the episode, and it'll be like moments before it's gonna come out, like day of, and they're like, "Hey, we can't release that now."
What?
Like, so we've had to delete episodes and not release something that day because we don't record backup episodes for when something like this happens. 'Cause,
Yeah.
you know, things
It doesn't.
age.
So
But
artistically,
what's
where
a
does that
reason?
put you?
What's a reason for them not wanting a whole episode to come out? Because that's a waste of your time at
Yeah,
this
yeah.
point.
Well, broadly speaking,
Yeah, broadly speaking.
it's some like
Because don't say my girlfriend might see this type shit. Don't
Oh,
don't.
no,
I don't
this-
want to hear them type of excuses.
this was like they were doing some weird behavior at a place they worked, and we also would frequent.
Yeah.
So
I would have got they duck ass. You did that stupid ass shit.
Yeah.
so like
It's tough scene.
you know, they would be putting people in weird positions, like maybe male to female in weird positions.
Oh.
And they were like, "Hey, out of respect, we've left that place
Mm.
since we recorded. Like, we would record like a Monday and it would release the following Monday, or a Thursday and it released the following Monday.
Right.
In that time frame that we recorded, they had left or been asked to leave the place.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And then they were like, "Yo, out of respect to the gym, we don't want to make."
Oh.
Out of
All right.
respect.
Hey, Cody, disclaimer, we're live.
We are live. We are live. Here we keep it all. Once it's said, the community knows.
We were just talking about this
Don't let me talk. Y'all gotta go.
So like as a journalist and a podcaster, and you like we know how this goes. You stay up late, you say that I want it to look like this, you stage it, you plan it, you call them, and then you do your editing process and you try to put out as crisp and clean of a material as you can. And a person says, "Wait, don't release that."
Yeah.
Where does that leave you mentally or professionally?
Right.
It's super aggravating because it's
Frustrating.
not that they're asking to edit some out. They're saying none of it can come
Yeah.
out.
Yeah.
Which
Mm.
I mean, for us is like a consistency thing, right?
Yeah.
Like we're putting stuff out, and back then we were putting out 2 episodes a week. Now we're
Mhm.
doing 1 a week. But like when that happens, you know, it keeps it from people from seeing it. You know what I mean? So it like throws us off completely.
Yeah.
The
Something like
algorithm
that.
is huge. So consistency is one of the biggest things you can do in the media world in general.
Mhm.
You know, because like some people can get away with, like on YouTube, maybe they're just so big already that they can drop sporadically, but they had to be consistent at first.
Right.
You can't just be fucking big from nothing. You know, so like consistency was on our side.
Yeah.
And then you run into the first time that's ever happened where we couldn't be consistent, literally out of our hands, because like the days things drop, we're not necessarily at the house together or wherever we record. Like he might be playing golf, I might be doing jiu-jitsu or something. And I'm
Right.
like, "Yo, I just got a text."
That's
Yeah,
hell
we
of a
gotta fill-
hobbies.
Yeah.
Yeah.
My bad.
Oh, you're good, dude. But it's like you can't even
Yeah, there's
scramble something
no-
together real quick.
Yeah.
Right.
It's like,
Yeah, that's I don't know how y'all deal with that.
How important is you guys' drop schedule?
I mean, pretty
Man,
important.
I think
now.
that's like the number one thing, honestly,
Yeah.
for us
Yeah.
is keeping
Back in-
stuff, you know, together that we can keep doing that, you know?
Yep, because your people expect it like clockwork when they start
Yeah.
watching.
Back in the day when we did 2 a week, I don't even think we realized how intense that was. At
Yeah.
the time, like 2 a week. We'd record 2 Monday, we'd
Thursday.
drop or Thursday,
Thursday,
and
yeah.
we would drop it Monday and Thursday of the following week.
Yeah.
record Monday and keep doing that.
Yeah.
Editing, making clips, thumbnails, all that stuff. It's tough.
Yeah.
So when you put all that work into something and it falls through, that is extremely aggravating. And then a lot of the times maybe puts you in a place where you're like, maybe we don't have that person back on.
Right. Right.
Not
Yeah.
just out of respect, like, hey, we gave it a shot, didn't work out.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Tough, but
So how do you guys select your guests?
honestly, within the community, it's based off of having an interest in something they do. Like
Okay.
for the music festival, Cameron and Chris reached out to us and was
Yeah.
like, "Yo, we're throwing the music festival. It'd be cool if you did all the artists." So that was like really cool to just have literally out of our hands just a bunch of creative people on.
Yeah.
But normally we reach out to people that are doing things, whether small or big in the community,
Yeah.
just that are different. Maybe they don't get their voice heard because maybe their thing is literally just art on a wall.
Right.
So like nobody sees a face to that sometimes. And sometimes they don't want their face shown. Like the dude that does our work on our wall, his name's Cheese Rothstein.
Yeah.
Like not necessarily a lot of people know what his face looks like. Yeah.
Yeah.
Oh boy. So
Oh,
he'll
okay.
post his stuff and he'll cover his face a lot of the times. And it's like part of his appeal.
Mystique.
But
Right.
his
He
shit,
doing his Banksy thing.
Yeah.
yeah, he's so
Yeah.
fucking good. And if you met him in person, he's so quiet, so humble, so like appreciative that you even like his shit.
Mm-hmm.
So
He's
to put a
real artist.
spotlight on those
Shout out to him.
people-
Yeah.
Yeah,
That's, but I think that's the coolest
Cheese
part.
Rothstein is a
Chase
dope
Rothstein.
ass name too.
Yeah.
Oh,
Hell
dude,
yeah.
part is
They haven't reached out to me because
Yeah.
I got some art that I need to see.
Yeah.
yeah. Shout out to you.
Yeah.
I want one of them shirts. Shit.
Oh, dude, they're so sick.
Dude, they're really good shirts.
But-
And I mean, he literally is ever changing, and like he does certain characters. Like that is like his basic logo. That's like his
Yeah.
calling card.
Yeah.
But he'll do like Bart Simpson or like a Family Guy thing, and it'll have his twist on it, and you know it's his like by seeing all his stuff together. It's
Right.
really sick.
Yeah.
Hell yeah.
But I think for us, that's kind of the big thing is like the community aspect of it, but kind of giving the light or the mic to somebody that hasn't had the opportunity to do that. And
Right.
that, like we're interested in and just want to be like, so how the fuck did that happen? You
Yeah.
know what I mean?
Yeah.
Like that's kind of our big thing.
It's like curiosity. Like
Yeah.
if we see something, like a lot of the times it's just like us getting to one person and they're like, yo, you should have this person on. And then we'll look into that person and we're like, damn, how did we not even see this
Yeah.
person before?
Right.
You know, like, I mean, we saw you at the festival.
Yeah.
You reach out to have us on and we're going to have you on. And it's like just a cool symbiotic relationship.
Yeah.
Like you're like learning more about other like pockets of the community that
Right.
you might not even know about that exist. It's like
Yeah.
dope seeing things.
That's cool. So who is Cade Howe? Because I got my notifications on for his episode to drop.
That's my boy,
Dude.
right there, dude. Hey, we went to high school together, Cade and I did. But he's I mean,
Up and coming pro boxer
Yeah.
that is
Oh shit.
honestly,
a crazy talent, dude.
yeah, stupid talented, but also just like the sweetest dude. You'll
Yeah.
ever meet. Like just
Look,
the
I would have
wholesome
never
human
picked
being.
out that he was a boxer. Though. That's
Dude.
why you can't judge a book by its cover, right? there.
Nah,
Dude,
definitely
he-
not.
He's like
He looks like the
Gold
fucking
Yeah.
Dos Equis guy. He looks interesting as fuck.
Yeah.
The most
I mean,
interesting man in
And
the
you know,
world.
have you, if you haven't heard him talk, have you ever seen Fast or
Yeah,
what is it, Tokyo Drift? The
Yeah.
main
Drift.
character in that dude, his
Mhm.
name's what?
Something black.
Jason Black or something.
You
It's
talking about the white guy that has the fucking Nova and crashes
Yes,
it through the buildings
yes.
and gets
Yeah.
sent to
so
China?
that dude, he sounds
Literally.
exactly like that.
Sounds just like
like
him.
no shit.
Most interesting man in the world for
I-
real now.
Dude, but he trains with Roy Jones Jr.
Okay.
And that entire crew.
Oh, he
Shout out to
dangerous.
Roy.
Oh, dude.
Yeah,
Shout out to
it's-
Roy
it's
Jones. Pensacola
Yeah.
in the house.
Yeah. I like to watch a good ass whipping, man. I had to check him out.
Dude,
He's
Yeah.
got a fight at the end of June coming up.
Yeah.
And
Yeah, he's
What is it, an
Washington State.
island fight or?
He's over in
Nah, he
Washington.
boxing for real.
Yeah,
out in
yeah,
Washington
he's pro
State.
boxing.
Yeah,
Island
he
fights
boxing.
Typically now is amateur stuff. You know,
Mhm.
they used to like mingle pro and amateur.
Or the
and I
island
think they're
fights.
gonna get back to
Yeah.
it.
Yeah.
But right now it's just amateur based because like Dean's doing other things with Game
Yeah.
Bread and Icon and all that. But
Yeah.
Yeah.
I need to. They've been having some of them fights out there at the Haji Shrine. I need to make my way out out there.
I
We
caught a
have-
few of those.
You did?
Yeah.
Damn.
Them shits be going ham.
You supposed to hit me up.
dude, we have so many good pro fighters or like semi about to break pro, like Sabin Kura,
Yeah.
which is also one of Cade's training partners.
Mhm.
You got Devin Cushing. Or the Cushing
Oh
brothers.
yeah, Devin
Cushing.
Cushing.
His little brother, I
Yeah.
can't remember his
What's-
little brother's name.
Brandon Cushing, I think.
Maybe
I
he
think-
just started fighting island fights. So
Mhm.
it's like you got these people coming up,
Carl Black.
Yeah.
and it
Yeah.
Carl,
Carl
Black.
Black.
Yeah.
What
Yeah.
a cool fucking dude.
Carl
Yeah,
Black.
that's my
I
guy,
didn't
bro.
even know
That's
him
my
at
fucking
all.
guy.
I'm at an island fights and he's walking around and he just introduces himself and we get to chatting. Like,
Yeah.
Yeah. Yeah,
He
he's
doesn't
an
know
interesting
anything from
motherfucker.
He's a good dude to interview.
Yeah.
oh yeah, I know.
Yeah.
Colorful as
We-
hell.
I
To
meant
be
set
such a
something
black
up a
ass
long time
motherfucker.
ago.
He got a lot of flavor. That's a colorful motherfucker.
Hey, but no, yeah, we got a lot of good boxers, and we got a few of them. What's his name?
Said Drukis Dumas.
Yes, sir.
Dude, SD.
SD.
My boy, he
Yeah,
trains
yeah.
at the
Yeah,
jiu-jitsu
SD's
gym we're
dangerous.
at.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So we got some people in the UFC that's stepping up. Pensacola always got like talent in every category though.
We do.
Dude, I-
Like
That shit's crazy.
people say a lot of shit, especially when they from here.
Yeah.
They can't wait to leave. I hate this shit. It's suffocating me. What the fuck is wrong with people? I don't get no support.
It's
But
gladiator school.
for real, bro, Pensacola is the fucking proving ground.
Yeah.
It's also the shit. Like people do shit on it a lot,
Yeah.
but he brings this up all the time. Like people leave, but they always come back.
Everybody
Yeah.
comes back.
Yeah.
Because
Yeah.
like it's a lot of interesting shit that goes on, especially if you plugged in.
Yeah.
People tell me all the time, man, it's nothing to do. Man, you lying your ass off.
Yeah.
It's a lot of
7
shit.
days a
It's a
week,
lot of
there
shit to
is
do
some
here.
very interesting shit.
It's
to
a
do.
lot of shit to do here.
I'm never bored in terms of going somewhere and doing
Yeah.
some shit.
Yeah.
Like if I'm sitting at home and I just maybe I don't got the funds or I'm not in the headspace to go out today or tonight, maybe I get bored then.
Yeah.
Yeah.
But definitely not long as my social media has been charged up. It's something to always do
Oh, yeah.
in this city of
It's about
every
10
interest and
flies out
genre.
tonight.
Right.
For
Yeah,
shit to
yeah,
do.
definitely.
And like the downtown community too, man. Like just that
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 shit
area
jumping
The
now.
downtown art community
Bro,
is fucking
That
dope.
shit jumping
insane.
now, man.
Like the past 10 years when they kind of like started revamping everything down there.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I mean, it's insane what they've done
Yeah.
to the
I like that
downtown
they
whole
stopped
area.
arresting tag painters.
They stopped arresting them because
Yeah,
they used to be
yeah.
harassing them on the bridge.
They harass them hella hard on the
Oh,
bridge.
dude, yeah, there is like
Oh.
free game now.
Oh, yeah.
Oh,
Yeah,
for
it's
real?
definitely free game for
Yeah.
for painters and shit.
What
And
changed
should have
that?
Always been that way.
Yeah.
Like, I
When
don't.
did
It's
that
graffiti
switch?
bridge.
Yeah.
What-
Like what
Yeah.
the hell, dude? That's
You know who
amazing.
they need to arrest at Graffiti Bridge? Any of them 18 wheelers try to come down
dude,
there.
that-
Right, get
Why?
stuck under the bitch, you dumb mother.
It's consistent though.
Yeah.
Yeah,
You can bank on
About
something
once
happening.
every 3-4 months.
Yeah.
dude.
Like, here we go
Yeah.
again.
Can opener.
Bet the over
Here it
on
is.
that. Yeah.
but
He said
but
can over
what
there
made
with
them
Bill
what made them
Cosby.
ease up on the restrictions of tag painting downtown is because just about every reputable business downtown has the Pelican in front of it, and people that own the businesses downtown, they like the fact that you like their business enough to paint their Pelican another color that kind of like represents their business. It's free advertising from them to allow you to just basically vandalize something and make it more inviting than
Yeah.
it would be.
Oh,
Yeah.
Because like an artist always is plugged into what's new and up and coming,
Well, and
whereas an
also,
entrepreneur might be just trying to figure it out.
and I also think it gives like even just the side of buildings or businesses. It gives
Yeah.
like artists the
Flavor.
opportunity to like show
Express
off their
themselves.
work, but like also bring people in and be like, damn, what's that? What's that?
Yeah.
What's that about?
Also,
You know?
you would respect the business more if they were open to shit like that.
Yeah.
Because you'd be like,
Definitely.
damn,
You're
they're
not
cool
lying.
enough to let that
Definitely.
happen.
Yeah.
Definitely, that's what makes me like subculture so much because every
do
time I
like
comes
subculture
down
for
there,
that reason.
it's different murals on the buildings, not just one building, but 4 buildings,
Yeah.
and they paint the shit out of them. Same thing with the Luna Winery.
Shout them out, boy.
Yeah. It's a few more that I'm kind of like drawing a blank on right now. But
Alga
Yeah.
does something like that too, right? Alga
Alga,
beer.
yeah, they
Yeah.
do. They do.
Company
They
is
do.
another one that does
And
that.
the Pensacola Philharmonic building allows people to come paint on it. So it's like a lot of underground places and the Pensacola Museum on Tarragona Street.
Oh yeah.
Oh, yeah.
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 They allow people to paint and express
Yeah.
themselves. And I like that because it's like
It's our city.
it's our city, yes, but it's like if that's my talent, how do I express that without someone saying, "Hey, that's horrible"?
Yeah.
Like
Yeah.
you actually have businesses that call the police on people who skateboard on their sidewalk.
It's also incredible to see like the way things change over culture and time. Like tattoos used to be like such a
They're taboo.
oh my
Taboo
God,
thing to
like,
do.
Yeah.
why would you have a tattoo?
You
What
tat
do
it
you do in
up.
your life? And all that.
Yeah.
Now it's so different. So seems like art and graffiti and all that is coming along the same lines. Like Cheese would tell us about his upbringing in California and stuff. Like it used to be like you have to scurry around town in the dark and like
Yeah, you have to hide.
yeah, you have to like listen to things and just be like in the dark. And it's cool to see like there's pockets in like Atlanta, like what is it? It's not the walkway, but it's like a famous
The railroad, the underground, the subway in Atlanta is painted up really
the
decent.
subway. There's like
Yeah.
underpasses that are like that.
Yeah.
There's also like
You got the trap art, the trap museum.
Definitely,
doing
yeah. The
art.
Trap
You got
Museum
the-
is dope.
You got the bando that
Yeah.
sells chicken wings. Their
Yeah, yeah.
artwork and there is fucking
Yeah.
dope.
there's,
Then the,
this,
Dolphin
sidewalk
Museum
thing
artwork
that
is
goes,
dope.
miles and miles through Atlanta, but they have underpasses and stuff.
Oh yeah.
I can't remember
Yeah.
the name of the walk.
I can't remember the name of that either.
Oh.
But yeah,
It's like
people
the
be
Atlanta
having
Walk
stuff set up,
something.
selling all of their art shit.
Yeah,
Yeah.
and it's literally flooded. Like we went and visited it once, and it's like literally miles of people just on the sidewalk.
Yeah.
That's crazy.
It's crazy selling art, doing art. Like it's such a cool thing to see doing it live.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Is the underground still
Yeah, it
up
is.
in Atlanta
It
still
is.
rocking?
Yes.
Yeah.
Very
I
much
remember
so.
that when I was younger.
I wish our
we used to
city.
get our clothes from down there. And
I
come
wish
back to
our
North
city
Carolina.
would get shit like that. But everything that represents history and a sound foundation or something that might be, if I were an artist, I look at that and say, fuck, that's a dope canvas.
Mhm.
In our city, we knock them down and we reconstruct, and we get these buildings that are more modern and close as fuck together, and maybe not enough area or surface space to put art on it. It's
Yeah.
more windows
Yeah,
and
you're trying to get
glass.
money.
Yeah, it's all up.
You're trying to get
it-
money. You want to be familiar with the community,
Yeah.
so you know you want to put as many windows on the building as you can to
Right.
seem as you're
Yeah.
open and you're honest.
Yeah, you want to be comfortable, but it's
Yeah.
then you're getting rid of the what draws people to certain
Yeah.
cities.
Yeah.
Like Philadelphia.
Yeah.
Like around I just watched a documentary about Philadelphia and how they're having like gentrification in their community where they're pushing like Temple College.
University.
Yeah,
Yeah.
they have like sub real estate companies that are buying up old abandoned buildings and pushing homeless down and down and down.
And then
Mm.
just
And they're
flipping
getting
that.
rid of like the buildings that are like
Yeah.
historic
Mhm.
and putting up like these pop-up.
See,
Instead of
Yeah,
just
see-
fixing up the historic building.
But
Yeah,
I
and they're
think
getting rid
that-
of that, and that's like the flavor. That's what
Yeah.
drew people into these cities. Or these
Definitely.
towns
But
or
I-
these-
Because like the Bayfront Auditorium or Municipal Auditorium,
Yeah.
as people would call it, on South Palafox, it used to be such a draw. Like where they have like the fucking boat launch now,
Yeah.
the ferry.
Yeah.
Mhm.
there used to be car shows.
It used to
Well,
be car shows there. Yes,
Crazy,
crazy ass car shows.
Yeah.
And then like the military boats would actually dock there on the side of Municipal Auditorium,
Yeah.
and they would get out. They would come from all over the world and come here, and that would spur the tourism on because a lot of artists came to Pensacola and performed at that building.
This some dope history right
And they
here.
had like a mystique about it, saying that it was sinking or something or another.
Mhm.
But rather than fix the building, they knock it the fuck down and then put
Some
the
bullshit.
wharf
Yeah.
there.
Yeah.
And
Oh, really?
yeah, because the wharf wasn't there before. It was where the marina where what's that restaurant?
Jocko's.
Jocko's.
Yeah.
Yeah, I'm thinking the dog.
Yeah.
Dude,
Yeah.
he's crazy when
Yeah.
it comes to knowing.
Yeah,
Yeah.
me too, bro. I love Pensacola, bro. I know
This is-
everything.
this is
like,
Well, see, but
interesting.
I think that's one thing that Pensacola does do well. Sometimes, like specifically in the residential space,
Right.
like in the around the downtown area, the amount of historic homes and like older buildings from the early 1900s and late 1800s.
they keep the homes.
They keep those,
But
and they
not their
do
buildings.
switch them to commercial. So like a lot of like law offices and shit you see
Yeah.
downtown,
Yeah.
like a little north of Palafox,
Yeah.
you know, like wherever. Those are all old,
The old
1890s
Victorian homes with the
like
wraparound
these
porches. Yeah.
badass, like stupid cool homes that they
Yeah.
turned into these offices or whatever it is. So they do a good job of holding the residential stuff, and they make it really hard to do anything to them too, which is great. So like you don't have people coming in and renovating the whole house, so it
Yeah.
doesn't even look like an old
Like
style.
the
home.
houses and the
Shout out to
cobblestone
Nyla
streets
Faye tuned
downtown.
in.
They are cool, but like some of the buildings that you're kind of used to going on field
Yeah.
trips and shit to,
Yeah.
if you are a Pensacola native, they're not here no more.
Yeah.
Even the highways and the street don't look like it used to look.
Yeah.
Jordan don't look the same. Jackson don't look the same. It definitely looks different. Like Jackson is more narrow, whereas it used to be wide and broad.
Yeah.
Town Street, where the Apollo is,
Mm-hmm.
and the streets going down next to it where the railroad track and shit run,
Right.
they're more narrow now than they ever were.
Super narrow.
It's super narrow, and it's
Yeah.
hard to find places to park there. And
Yeah.
the buildings that you're used to seeing and shit, they're like torn down and shit.
Mhm.
Yeah.
Like the old bread company across the street from the Bunny Club,
Yeah.
they're letting it rot to the floor. The fucking Coca-Cola building on South
Yeah.
W Street,
I know exactly what you're
Yeah.
talking about.
they're letting it rot to the ground.
Yeah.
The fucking
Really?
yeah. They have
Shit's been
a health
for a long
department
time.
This is
like
crazy.
a quarter of a mile up the street from it
Yeah.
that's surrounded by fences, right? This is like the first place in Pensacola where they had Democratic voter registration
Yeah.
and polling places. They also had the first place where they had the first free comprehensive health coverage.
Mm.
That shit's rotten and falling down to the ground. There's no plaques on it saying, hey, was that. This
Historical.
is not historical at all. It's just they allow
Yeah.
the aesthetic of what we're used to seeing to fall down.
Damn.
And I think I think there is a lot of that is disappointing, definitely seeing that stuff. But I think there's also kind of beauty in that, in a way, in some way, that means like there's new stuff happening here, right?
Right.
Have you guys heard about the sailing team that's coming, making
Yeah, I did. I
Pensacola
heard-
home?
Yeah.
So like that is going to be huge for tourism in Pensacola.
Yeah.
And,
That's
like bring
gonna
a
be pretty
whole lot
good.
of shit here, which is cool.
Yeah.
It does suck that like a lot of the old style stuff that we're used to seeing when we were younger is gone.
Mhm.
But Pensacola, I feel like as a whole, is trying to do a lot to bring new people in and bring new people, bring new businesses and shit in, which
Right.
is important. You know what I mean? So
I remember like they used to have proms at Sanders Beach,
Yeah.
and they had like this long ass boardwalk that was concrete with like electric candles and shit. It was like romantic. It was like the type of place that you may take your wife and put out a blanket and have a picnic under the stars, but surrounded by water and shit.
Yeah.
They knocked that fucking shit down and made a dog park, my guy.
You was
oh,
mad.
yeah.
Dude,
Let
I
me
know-
re-
Like
let-
a
let me
dog park in the place of
let me
where
read this comment.
I went to the fucking prom. Like that's wild.
Now LaFay said, "Oh my goodness, you're so knowledgeable about our city. It's a lot I never knew that. I'm learning from you. I'm learning today from you."
Yeah.
Did you guys
Nah,
know-
for real.
They just, and I know this is gonna be wild to say because I don't know how to say it. They just dropped a new beach.
Yeah.
Say
Have you seen
what?
that? They just dropped a
What?
new beach today in Pensacola.
Called
Where?
It's like between
how
the
the
wharf
fuck y'all
and
just
then
drop a new beat.
I don't know
Because
how
there's a
they-
lot of places where the area where he's talking about.
Pensacola Vibes just did like
It's
a
by,
layout on it.
um,
I'll show you.
It's by,
It's by a park
yeah.
that already existed.
It's a park. It's fucking.
It's kind of hidden.
Omega
What?
plays basketball there sometimes.
Yes, they're
What?
The fucking.
I don't know.
It's,
if I see one here.
Is it
down there where they used to do the Wednesday drink and drown, the fish house.
You're gonna know
by the 10 yard.
this.
Yeah,
The blue courts.
yeah.
It's by there. They open up
Yeah.
a beach over there.
Bruce Beach is what it's
Bruce
called.
Beach. By
Get
Main
the
Street.
fuck
Scroll
out of
through
here,
the-
dog. Shout out to
It's
Bruce
a
Beach.
sick ass beach. but
Shout
it's
out to
like-
Bruce Beach,
Yeah.
man. Are they open to the public yet?
Yes,
Go,
they are.
look up
As of
Pensacola
today, they did
Vibes.
ribbon cutting this morning at 9:00.
Get the fuck out of here. How
Look
the
up
hell y'all know
Pensacola
that?
Vibes on Instagram.
Yeah.
and
Yeah.
He just did a whole sprawl out of it.
Wow.
The visuals of it. He's like a big guy, Sean Mullins. He
Yeah.
runs the page.
Shout out to Sean Mullins,
That's why I said
Pensacola
I'm
Vibes.
floating
Yeah, we about to
around.
tap in with you.
But he
Man, you connected, boy.
he has drones and he took all sorts of like photos where you see an aerial
Yeah.
view of the entire
Yeah.
beach. But how else would you say that? You dropped a new beach?
They dropped
Yeah.
the beach today.
Yeah.
They fucking dropped the
They
beach.
dropping
But it's
beaches.
like Pensacola is a
beaches on your head.
peninsula, and we have a lot of actual areas where we can open and make them open to the public, and it
Yeah.
can be an actual beach.
That's dope, though.
There are a lot of areas that used to be beach; they're not beach no more.
Yeah.
Like
Yeah.
Johnson Beach.
Johnson Beach used to be the spot.
Johnson
It was
Beach
the
was-
spot.
That was the
Now
Wow.
it's a fucking
That's
redevelopment
family-
center.
That's
like
the family
what the
reunion
fuck?
spot right there.
Man, listen.
Yeah.
Where your family reunion
was
at?
the-
At Johnson Beach.
Yeah. That's back where they had the uncle who had the linen short set
Yeah.
that was all over print with the fucking closed toe sandals. Like I got a hot dog for you, boy.
The smash.
Yeah.
Come
That
here.
was Johnson Beach. We don't have that shit no more. And then it's like you go to Sanders Beach, totally different. They have the auditorium right there, and they have it like 2 split parking lots.
Yeah.
So it's like if you old school and you grew up here and you turn on J Street, you think you went wrong. It's like, fuck, I gotta go back on K Street and turn Basilica Grotto because this area right here looking like the police might be over this motherfucker. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
Ain't no smoke no weed over this bitch no more. This is the Corinne Jones Center. I don't even know who the fuck Corinne Jones is, but it's her center. You know
Hey,
what I'm saying?
so speaking of, Pensacola, the knowledge that you just dropped, that y'all just dropped, that's how you know Pensacola is dope as fuck. Well, Pensacola is so dope that you have people stealing our music, man. What do you think?
What's going on with that? We brought that up earlier.
What do you think about this guy?
Music.
So have y'all
The guy
guys
stole,
heard about this guy?
He stole Remy Red's music. He took like 3 or 4 songs and did a mashup and made it one song.
and made it one. His name is BZ Vandross.
Yeah, BZ Vandross.
I mean,
So-
he stole half his own name.
And he stole half
He
of
doesn't
Mainbo.
even. He stole his name from
He
2
stole
people.
Mainbo's name and Luther Vandross' name.
Right, but it's like
Stealing music.
I personally feel like this. Music is about sampling and imagery,
Mm-hmm.
and the greatest form of flattery is to copy you.
Yeah.
It's true.
Imitation.
Imitation is the greatest form of flattery.
He is flattered by Remy. He
No
does-
one
he does
is
idolize
giving
the
him
artist.
enough credit enough to say that this man was moved by a small, relatively unnoticed music community that's here.
Yeah.
But that is Pensacola. That's a lot of why a lot of these motherfucking artists ain't gonna go nowhere past their mammy porch.
Yeah.
They here for the beef, but they don't know what it looks like when somebody is giving them a leg up. If there's an artist copycatting this small community with only 54,000 motherfuckers that live here,
Right.
and it's only about 3,500 people that like our genre, and it's only about 500 people that actively are creators and participate
Yeah.
in our urban genre, that's small.
Mhm.
There are sides of town in major cities who have more people. There are apartment complexes in Houston, Texas that have more people than the entirety of the hip hop community in Pensacola. So if someone wants to be flattered enough to remix something that they made here,
Mhm.
I figure like, let's get behind that.
Yeah.
Let's support him, because it's like you paying
This is
attention.
This is
Yeah.
a different take,
You're paying attention.
but also,
Pensacola people, they want to, oh no, you stole our shit. You stole. First off, if
Uh-oh.
you gonna
Right.
say,
drop bombs.
Yeah.
if you gonna say that somebody stole Remy Red shit, bitch, fuck boy, pussy ass nigga, chump ass bitch, you supposed to be taking this same ass music and submitting it to 93 BLX and asking, hey, can you play this? But that's not what the fuck you doing.
They ain't ready.
What they actually doing is downloading that shit from YouTube and fucking SoundCloud and shit for the free 99 and playing it in a fucking car, and they're not actually giving the artist no type of just due. They won't pay that 99 cent. They don't think that it's worth that.
Yeah.
That's why a lot of artists suffer,
Hey,
because the community don't get behind them and pay that little 99 cent. That will take an artist away from here. That we get behind them so much so that we'll give them
shit,
a
what?
dollar.
God, dog.
We ride past homeless
Glad I
people
called him up here.
and give them 2, 3, sometimes $20. But we have an artist right here that we know we grew up with. We won't give them 99 fucking cent.
Because your own community doesn't often support you for being creative. They
Yeah.
don't want to see you do better than they are.
No. And that's the thing that's kinda
Everybody
like,
dropping bombs.
That's why people leave and come. They don't
Right.
ever come back unless they're retiring or something. They
Yeah.
leave to become successful.
Right.
It's
true.
weird in that sense. Like
because the scenery here is fucking beautiful. The vibe, the community is so accepting. Except for if you're a creator, it's like, impress me.
Yeah.
I've
Yeah.
seen it all before. I've heard it all fucking.
That's a
before.
different take that you had. The more different than any other takes that I've seen on Facebook or on Instagram. I think that it was a proper way for the guy BZ Vandross to go about his imitation. It would have been dope. To me.
It's no proper way for him to go about it. I hate to cut you off, but this time I am, because for one, first off, own your shit.
that is that you can't break
No.
that point. That's such a good
That
point.
is a good point, but he already came on there talking about he was trying to give Remy Red his flowers and all that. Well, if you were trying to give Remy Red your flowers initially when dropping the song, because shit, obviously he been biting Pensacola shit since 2019, which
Honest-
motherfuckers is
honest-
catching up on.
What he's supposed to do? go on a podcast and say, hey man, I'm from this place. I really like Pensacola artistry. They kind of on the cusp. No one pays attention to him. He supposed to say that on the podcast, or he supposed to say before the song, yo, shouts out to Pensacola, because that'll make me as a DJ not play that fuck shit. I don't want to hear that preamble.
I would have said
Give me that hot shit.
I would have said shout out
That
to Remy
preamble is
Red.
gonna make me go to something else.
I would have
I mean,
said
Because
shout
them
out.
first 45 seconds are critical.
Yeah.
But I wouldn't have said that on the song. But I'm just saying, when somebody motherfucker singing this song word for word like it's his, bro. Like at some point you got to be like, shout out to Remy Red, bro. Don't wait till everybody call
say
your
it
ass
on
out.
your Facebook, but that's the place where Pensacola people don't
He
give a
could've-
fuck where he said it or if he
I
didn't
think
say
it's
it.
just- I think
Because you seen it, you said that he was trying to give flowers to Remy Red. The thing is, the Pensacola populace, they are not behind an artist unless somebody stole some.
Yeah, what my
And then
post
they
say.
want to say, "Oh, that's my guy, that's my this." Man, that ain't your fucking guy. You wouldn't even spend $5 on that album.
When the last time you played a Remy Red song?
A long time.
That's what I'm saying.
this is the issue. If you are gonna imitate something, it can't be like note for note. It can't be exact.
Yeah,
Like,
he ain't put
we
no
haven't
spin
heard
on
these
it.
songs, but like if it's exactly the same thing, that's problematic.
Yeah,
But it's also problematic if he doesn't own it initially. Like if he didn't do anything to like put a grip on it being his.
yeah.
Yeah,
it's
but
also a
but
problem.
I
If
think-
it's public domain,
five people sung Here and Now before Luther Vandross did it, and Minnie Riperton wrote the motherfucker. So what we saying?
yeah.
That is
He
art.
straight up did a cover. Yeah,
Art
Yeah.
is
he did a cover.
what you are inspired by,
Your interpretation.
where you group it's
yeah.
your interpretation
So rap-
of life at large.
So
And
rap
that
is the
doesn't
only-
that doesn't exclude
Rap is the only genre that gets a bad rap for reciting somebody else's shit.
This is true.
Yes.
Everybody
Yes.
knows the Biggie
Yeah.
thing, right?
Yeah.
Like Biggie bit off a Mississippi artist by a very similar name.
Yeah.
He almost like note for note copied a song or Puff.
What was his name? Notorious, the Mississippi
the
artist.
dude's name was like the Big Notorious.
Yeah,
Or something.
it was
along
something
those
like
lines.
that.
And I think it was Hypnotic, or maybe it was Juicy.
Yeah,
Like, the song was almost literally bar for bar.
Yeah.
Like it sounded exactly the same. It was changed up a little bit. Of course, I mean you got like high production.
And then
like-
so far as a sample, speaking of the same song, that's M2 made Juicy Fruit. And it wasn't exactly a sample. If you listen to, or if you were to put it on right now, you put in M2 made Juicy Fruit, is the exact same.
oh dude, I like
A Bad Boy stayed doing that though.
It's the exact
Beyonce
same
and
beat.
Franklin.
Yeah,
The Beyonce
yeah.
Texas
Yeah.
is the same thing as the intro to Franklin.
Yeah.
That
Yeah.
pissed
That
Jason
is
Aldean
so
the fuck
crazy.
did you
off.
see what Jason Aldean
Man,
said?
listen,
They
Jason
offered him 20
Aldean
million.
said that
Marshall
20
was like,
fucking
"You heard
million.
this?"
They
Yeah,
offered
oh,
this
yeah.
man
They,
20
they
million.
said that Jason Aldean said that Beyonce and Jay-Z offered him 20 million
20 million.
What?
to feature on Beyonce's new country
He
album.
said, hell nah.
He
Why?
said that he wasn't lending any validity to off the scales country interpretation album.
To what you want to call a country album or poor representation of country
see,
music.
That right there, I'm kind of fucking with that.
Yeah, but
He-
there-
he
but
kept
there's
it.
like a barrier of entry. That's two artists that don't want to collab. It's fine, like if you don't like fuck with that artist, but like
Yeah.
that sounded weird the way that he said no.
I don't know,
You
kind
know
of
what I'm
like
saying?
you
That'd be
kind of.
like if we said no, we don't want to come on here because we don't deal with urban or something. It's like
But it's
But think
but
about
not
this.
really,
Think about
because
this. What if
Jason Aldean went to talking about he gonna drop a rap album, not a collab.
Yeah.
I'm gonna drop a rap
but-
album.
but-
and
But what
I
if-
want
what if
y'all
you
to
had
come on
someone-
there 'cause I'm
Roll.
rapping?
Look at Jelly Roll.
But
He
that was
literally has done
but that was a
everything.
but
Yeah.
that was a
Yeah.
smooth transition.
Rap.
But that was
He
That
did-
was a
But
smooth
Jelly Roll
transition,
is
and
from
he
the country,
Tennessee.
and he's in
And-
Trailer Park Living Guy.
Yes.
That should have been his
And
genre
K.
from the
Michelle
Jump
could-
Street.
K. Michelle could do the same thing.
Yeah, he should have did that a long time ago. He was running from himself.
Yeah.
Perfect example. Literally started off rapping, then moved to country or moved to rock. Now he's in country. Now he's like doing some like I don't
Alternative.
Yeah.
But
just
Jelly
making whatever
Roll
music.
is an example of someone that's running from themselves.
When I heard
You're
Jelly Roll
literally
rap,
country. You
I
literally
said he
grew up
could
in
do
a trailer
country.
park. You
Yeah.
are literally everything
He
that
tried to
Jason
be-
Aldean
he tried to
and
be the
fucking
opposite.
Big and
Yeah.
Rich rap about. You are fucking country ghetto famous.
Even when I was
Stick with
hearing
that
him
shit.
rap, I was like, he'd probably be bigger if he was a country.
Yeah,
if
he's
he
in
was a
his
country
pocket
music
now.
artist.
His pocket.
He's
in his
now
pocket.
is- bro.
Yeah,
He's to the
Big time.
moon. now.
Yeah,
It couldn't happen to like the way he handles fame.
yeah.
Awesome.
Yeah,
Yeah.
he seems
He's
like
super
seems like a
humble.
good-
super
yeah.
humble.
So
He's like a
what
super-
does that say about Pensacola if Beezy Vandross blows up? Because he already got artists dissing them from Pensacola.
that
What-
says Pensacola artists are not working hard enough to get themselves noticed.
People need to listen to what he's saying.
I
He
heard
has a
I heard Remy
super
Red
strong
turn.
point. Like you have
Yeah.
to own your thing. If you're not owning it, what can you bitch about? That'd be like me bitching about that bike.
Shout out to Hoffa,
I
man.
gave that bike away.
Hoffa tapped in.
Straight up gave that. back.
Nala said they don't give
Hey.
our city enough credit.
Shout out Hoffa. I don't know if you remember we went to school together.
Yes,
Yeah.
sir. Y'all went
Hoffa.
to school together, man.
Yeah.
You remember Cody,
Yeah.
the one that was giving his bike away?
Yeah,
After
Hey, you see, I'm not mad about that. I just hope
Right.
he likes that bike.
Yeah.
Right, right. That's
I'm
right.
on
That's
your
right.
side, bro.
Yeah.
That's a very good point.
You see, I believe in branding.
Oh, Hoffa
Yeah.
outside. That's what he's saying.
Oh, is he?
Open the doors. We're trying to tell you.
He can come in.
Like I believe
know,
in
gotta go
branding
out there and open it. Go
as
ahead.
an
Keep
artist
talking,
or
y'all.
as a creative or as someone in any type of media space.
Yeah.
You need something that's uniquely yours.
Yeah.
And the artists here, they don't see that. They don't have something that's uniquely theirs. They're all telling the same story. They're all relatively from the same side of town. And if they have any type of concrete notoriety around here, shit, they all kin to each other.
Yeah.
So it's like we don't actually get a chance to hear different shit that's actually
dude.
has his finger
Doing well.
on the pulse of the
What's going on,
city.
dude? Hilton, nice to meet you.
It's like buying a car, but then you don't get a title, and then you're bitching like you didn't get the car.
Exactly.
You should have signed the title before like paying for it.
Exactly.
That's your car now.
A lot of these artists, we'll stick with the car analogy. You know what they remind me of? They remind me of
We got Hoffa in the
a
building. y'all.
regular Charger
good.
that someone took to per se Pet Boys and just bought Scat Pack stickers and put that shit on there.
Shit on the side.
Yeah.
What was the Magnum?
Wait a minute.
The
What we
Magnum
come in?
before the
What
whole
happened?
Charger came out.
Yeah.
Oh,
They
yeah.
they got the bravado, but not the engine to match.
Yeah.
They don't have, and I don't care. You know what I'm saying? Like I've said it live, I've said it on podcasts, I've said it in the middle of showcases.
What?
This shit is not impressive.
Yeah.
A lot of these artists feel like they really doing something, but they not.
Yeah.
Like I finish concrete for a living and I crawl around on my hands and knees all day long, finishing curb, drainage ditches, sidewalks, and types of shit. And I really love Pensacola. I'm a Pensacola historian. Like I'm
Yeah.
a bred, tried and true Pensacola native.
You should really do that.
Yeah.
But the thing about
Know
it,
some shit.
the thing about it is this. I'm not moved, swayed, or entertained by 90% of the shit that these people put out. It's like, tell me what the fuck is really going on with you.
Dude,
What's
why are you
really
50
on your
years old?
fucking mind?
You sound so old. That's
Hey.
a good point, though.
You it's like stop trying to sell me on some shit that don't even sound fucking believable. And sometimes, a lot of the times, I don't know these artists.
So
But because they from Pensacola and they're advertising, they're trying really, really, really hard to get noticed and heard. I listen.
you do listen.
And
You
people,
will listen.
people who know me, they will tell you,
He listens
very
to all the
much
local
behind Pensacola artists. I believe in them. The only thing I need for them to do as somebody who believe in them, give me something that I can market outside of your fucking front porch.
So what artists did their thing at the Chop Up Fest?
Now,
Not now.
zero.
Damn.
Oh, I
Yeah.
thought that was an artist. I was like, who is that? Man,
Not one.
one.
tough.
I ain't gonna lie. I think Rashawn Stallworth did his fucking thing.
Rashawn Stallworth, I will say, I'm impressed by the way that Rashawn Stallworth delivers. I'm impressed by the way that he performs.
Yeah.
That makes me pay attention.
Mhm.
But
his range is dope.
his range is dope.
Like he's
Sure.
soulful, but then he's got the skill to go
He
fast.
covers a
He's got
lot
the
of bases,
lyrics,
dude.
like-
Yeah.
Covers a
But the
lot of
thing
bases.
about it is, with him, read the fucking room. He's so lyrical that when he's in the room with other artists, he intimidates them and nobody comes to him and say, hey, man, look, my name is so-and-so. Let's do a song together.
He ain't dumbing it down.
He's not dumbing it down.
He told-
And I'm not asking, and I wouldn't do it.
Yeah.
I wouldn't dumb it down. I wouldn't say per se,
That
let
motherfucker
me
did
find
rap.
different clothes to wear other than what I would wear. I wouldn't dumb it down, but you have to be relatable to the people that's in your community so that way that we do have symbiotic relationships and we bridge the gap in between me and you.
Yeah.
We have to have some type of common place or some type of steady understanding between me, you, and him. in order for us to collaborate and to make a project.
You
And
gotta
if
have
we're
that-
not collaborating and making projects, that means that we don't have a steady community.
Yeah.
And if we don't have a steady community, we don't have anything to shine a light on for anybody to look at.
Hoffa, who you think did that thing?
I don't know. I like, man. First of all, just to be up, go on that stage, and you know what I'm saying, just to be there.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
It's tight anyway.
Yeah.
People drop music. I record music all day.
Mhm.
Nobody drops shit. They just go in there and they just pocket their music.
Yeah.
So for them to just go out there and, you know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
It's tight.
I fought with TC Blanco.
TC Blanco.
I like
hard.
TC Blanco.
I think Nike go hard every time. I
Yeah.
think
I kind of put Rashawn Starworth and Flight Game Dre like back to back because
Flight Game.
of their style.
Yeah, they're all cool.
Yeah.
I think
Now, can I say I didn't like someone's performance? I can't say that.
You can't say that.
Did I say I didn't like? No, I can't. Say
I
that.
can.
You don't think
I
nobody
will
was
say-
actual trash?
Yeah, but you can see you can pull a compliment out of him
Yeah.
because you said it to a few people and then he's like, you know what?
Yeah.
I fuck with him.
Yeah.
I love and don't get me wrong. If I'm being totally honest, right?
Yeah.
Like I put in the group chat that you made about the Chop Up Podcast Fest, right?
Yeah.
I actually said that I loved each and every artist's music, and I actually did.
Yeah.
The shit that
music-
they emailed me was like, what the fuck?
What up,
They
Big
make
Sid?
that here?
Yeah.
Like, wow. And then when they got on stage, they was like,
It's the performance.
yo,
You know what?
my name
It's
is
consistency.
You know
getting
what
up.
I know,
Booty
you
and
know what I
Terry.
noticed that gets on Mike's nerves, dog, and it started getting on my nerves because I noticed them being annoyed by it. Motherfuckers covering the mic when they talk, dog.
bro, that annoys the fuck out of me. And then they have the fucking audacity to say, hey, bro, you'll turn the mic up. Bitch, it's all the way at 100. If you don't get this fuck shit and believe in yourself and fucking move your fucking hand and
Hey,
deliver,
and then
stand
he
and
had-
deliver.
And then I don't know which one said it to you, but then you had to demonstrate it. You took the mic,
Oh, no.
got off stage, walked all the way around with that bitch, talking loud as shit on there, and everybody could hear you clear.
The microphone is only to amplify what you say. The microphone ain't for if you whisper, it don't track.
Yeah.
You
Yeah.
have to believe.
What's up, Sid?
If you're gonna perform, and that's my message to every artist in the city. If you're gonna perform, you gotta believe that shit. Even if you fucking lied, sell me that motherfucking lie.
Yeah. That's real shit. Cause
Be believable.
Yeah.
Sell it and stop getting on stage doing this bullshit. I done came through, I done finessed the whole trap, I done came by. Want somebody want to do woo, ran with bow. I done rhyme, bam, 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 bam.
That's a clip right
Stop
there, dog.
doing that shit. You feel me?
Yeah.
Every show, every fucking show, I don't cut artists a slack break. You feel me? Once I see that shit 1 or 2 times, I say, oh, okay. They think I'm finna sit here and listen and watch them mail in to the fucking show. You are not calling in on me, bitch, because I have to entertain this shit.
He's a roast master. Is what he is.
That shit makes
He's telling
exactly.
you.
That shit makes me so mad because
Oh,
it don't matter
God.
whose show it is. It becomes, oh, Mike Nasty was DJing some bullshit. Nah, I ain't DJ no
you ain't
bullshit.
lying though.
I ain't DJ no
I
bullshit.
see where Nasty comes from.
The
Yeah.
artists come in that bitch and straight call it in and want to get mad and get on fucking social media and say the fucking DJ fucked it up. I didn't fuck it up, fuck boy. My microphones is more expensive than every other DJ you go and talk on. The only difference is bitch ass
He
motherfucker.
couldn't wait to be here.
You know what I'm saying?
I'm glad.
You know what
here.
the difference is? The difference is they go to places like Chasers and perform on Amazon speakers. So of course you can fucking hear you when you whisper. Of course you can. But when you go places like Subculture, they got speakers all in the fucking ceiling. Places like 200 South Palafox venues, like Wild Greg's and fucking O'Reilly's. Now I can't hear you. You know why I can't fucking hear you? Because you used to entertaining people where your iPhone track was substantive. But when you go somewhere where we playing this shit in a live format, you need to have your shit ready.
Yeah.
Mhm.
I'm not gonna lie. I don't give a fuck if an artist get the microphone or not. If you ain't got it in the right format, I will be polite to you. weeks in advance, days in advance before the show. When you get there and you ain't got your shit in the right format, I don't fucking know you.
So coming from a DJ point of view, what would you suggest where they get their their start exactly? Like, obviously
that's easy.
Open
That's
mics.
easy. That's
Open
easy. No,
mics.
no.
Where?
Not open mics, because again, that's in the public. That's forcing the DJ to deal with you.
God.
You feel what I'm saying?
Like, nobody should hear this shit.
That's-
'cause, yeah.
Okay.
Until you
Yeah, you
got
right.
your shit together, stay your stupid ass
In
at
the
your
mirror.
motherfucking house.
In the mirror.
You know, back in the day when you had learned a little magic trick and shit,
Oh, yeah.
and you wanted to show your mom. So after dinner, you tell your mom, you tell your dad, you tell your auntie, you tell your sisters, and whoever else is at your fucking house, come sit on the couch, and you put on your cape and your top hat and you show them. That's what some of these artists need to do.
Yeah.
Get your fucking baby mama, get your cousin, and all them people that's at the studio hyping your dumb ass up. Put them on the couch. Get a fucking hairbrush, a cup. I don't give a fuck what you get. And dance and perform and actually put on a show.
Yeah.
Instead of come out and stand your stiff ass
'Cause-
right there
Nah, you
with
right.
fucking
'Cause what they
ski
do-
mask and hoodies and shit
Because
on.
what they do is go to the studio and, like you said, you like the music that was sent to you, and so
You know why I
they-
like it?
And so they hype
You know
them
why I
up.
like it?
And so they hype them
Because
up and listen to the music.
Hoffa is talented in the way that he fucking mix and master shit, and 80%, 85% of the artists that fucking mailed in shit from the Chop Up podcast, he actually recorded these people, and his sound is top notch. So what I'm getting from you straight from the studio sounds quality.
Yes.
But I took these same songs and I said, "Fuck, let me go on YouTube and see whether
It's
or not
the
they got
performance
this shit
that
on
you don't
here,
like.
so that way I can share this and get some kind of a fucking." Some kind of
They
visual
talking that
on this
shit
shit.
now.
You need to hear it. You need to see it.
Yeah.
But guess what?
What happened?
That bullshit ain't on
It ain't
fucking
even
YouTube.
up there.
But it ain't, because what they did was exactly like Hoffa said. They trying to keep it in a motherfucking pocket as if there is no fucking where to.
How does that make
Show
you
your
feel as a
canvas.
I
producer,
did want
Hoffa?
to ask that. Yeah, I've always.
How
been
does that make you
curious
feel?
about, as a producer, like, why do people sit on, like, they'll be on our podcast and they'll talk like, dude, I have hundreds of songs. Then why is it not out? Like, if you're trying to be an artist, why do you sit on that?
Because they being honest with themselves.
I think it's confidence thing.
Yeah, but part of it is
It is. It's
putting out
confidence.
that
Confidence
Because
confidence.
they played that song for their baby mama and their kids on the way to school and on the way to work, and that didn't make their kids bop their head, and that did not make their baby mama want to suck no dick. So they knew that this song was trash.
Yeah, but like, part
But
of
rather
it
than throw it
was-
away, they get on the podcast and brag like they got this vast body of work.
Nala said that's
But
real
if,
talk.
If you don't have a release body of work, I don't give a fuck what you had in your head.
Yeah, but
Yeah.
like, part of the process is if you can't see growth, if you just see like what comes out, how will you know like if they're getting any better? So
You don't.
My point of view is you should always put out something like from each era of music you make, or like we put
It's
out.
easier now to drop
If you go
singles
back
too.
to the first podcast we ever did, they're dog shit. I don't suggest listening to them or
Yeah,
watching them,
don't.
but it's important to look. at
But
it
those are the
now
ones where you
versus
probably
then.
had your best conversations.
But you want us to
Yeah.
watch
As
the
a
growth though.
professional,
Exactly.
as
Growth
a
is so
professional,
important.
you don't like it. But think about artistry, right?
I think it's important for the investment of the artist.
If we think about, like I mentioned earlier, Banksy, or we get closer to a modern era and we say Basquiat. You know what I'm saying?
Jesus up next.
Basquiat has that similar flavor.
Yeah.
It's basically stick figures and tag art, but it's highly revered. The reason for that is the artist is relentless. He believes in himself so much that I can give you this dog shit and you can say that's brilliant. That's what the artists in Pensacola need to learn how to understand.
Yeah.
I'm only giving you me. And if you like me should be marketable. But the thing is, they're not giving you them. They're giving you them a supposed them. They watch BMF. They watch Petey Weestrong. They seen a couple episodes of their favorite podcast and their reality TV show, and they built an image based on what they think the industry wants to see.
Right.
But the image does not, the industry does not want to see what they think we in the industry want to see. Actual creativity from a ground level. Like you said, I want to see your growth. I want to see who you are. I want to see what do you actually have to offer. So if you masking yourself and you're selling me an image, I can't buy that. I can't believe that. When I'm so into DJing, I say it all the time. If no one ever paid me another dime to DJ, I still would do it because that's my passion.
Yeah.
And in public, with the same amount of gusto that I have now, probably a little bit more because it ain't professional, ain't no money involved. Bitch, kick me out. I don't care. I'm going to the second and third level now because it's no contracts or nothing. I can just be whomever I want or tend to be at this second and moment.
Yeah.
But the thing is, the artists here don't build an actual image that represents who they are as a person.
This was an important topic to touch on right here.
As friend, like we're friends with a guy named Wyatt Coleman, and I feel like he's one of the artists.
Shout out to Wyatt, man.
He
Yeah, I
puts
like
out
Wyatt.
music that I don't feel like is like anybody else's.
Yeah.
And it's so consistently his sound.
Yeah,
Like he doesn't
His-
sound like he's trying
His
to be-
Spotify numbers going up too.
Right.
Yeah.
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 And you know, and that's the thing.
and
You
he's a
notice
sound.
that his numbers are climbing as a professional who's a podcaster and someone who's into music and someone who studies and watches trends
Yeah.
on a professional as well as a hobby basis.
Shout
right?
out to Wyatt Coleman, man.
In
he used
order-
to, he used to
in-
engineer in the back. This
Yeah.
studio back there. He used to engineer
really?
back
in,
there.
in
Yeah,
order
it's be
in
sick.
order for you to
I
notice
love
that,
dude.
and in
Yeah.
order for you to be able to say that, it's that this person is actually giving me something that, yeah, I can fuck with that.
Yeah.
I
And
hear
it's
you.
hitting it. Yeah.
I don't hear what you're trying to do. I hear you. That's like, as an artist, if you painting Dragon Ball Z characters that are derivative of the comic book,
Yeah.
whereas you say I got Dragon Ball Z and Sailor Moon and put them together and made Dragon Moon X.
Niggas know about Sailor Moon.
You feel what I'm saying?
Yeah.
When you have an artistic perspective,
How much I know about
people
Sailor Moon?
buy it, people love it, people can feel it
Yeah.
because art is an imitation of life, and life is what you live every day.
Let's read this
So-
comment up here.
So if you are giving me something that I can't believe in, it's not emulating life at an
Right.
everyday basis.
See,
You're
Yeah.
giving me
That's it.
something that's
You said that.
fantastical, and I can't get behind that.
When you have confidence, you can persuade people to believe the sky is green. Own up to your uniqueness.
Bet.
Yeah.
all it is confidence, bro. That's all they missing.
Yeah.
You know, I could sell you anything if I got the gift of gab, right?
Yeah.
It don't have to be good.
Right.
So it's just their confidence. Some people really ain't living what they talking about for real. You know what I'm saying? Like
Yeah.
people, even the superstars right now, they ain't living what they talking about,
Yeah.
right? Lil Durk still doing all that shit or no?
Nah.
Nah. So
I would
it's,
hope not.
Yeah.
Nah.
You
So
gotta,
it's like
you definitely got to be confident in
We
what
were
you
you
gotta
just
be
talking about
confident.
this on the drive over here. It's like sometimes it takes you a long time to find the thing that you are
Yeah.
or the thing that you're able to express yourself through. Like I just applied for barbering college.
Mhm.
Like I've never done that before, but it's something that I feel like I want to pursue, and that might be my calling. It might not. I'll
Right.
find out.
Yeah.
But if I don't, I'll never know. Is that me? Is this the path I'm supposed to be on? If I just never step out, how will you ever know?
Yeah. That's true.
A lot of people hide behind like, yo, this is successful, so I'll just do what already has been done, and
Mhm.
I'll do it as close as I can. And that's what you're talking about. That's
Yeah.
how people get caught.
I'll let
Big
you
s-
cut me whenever you get ready.
Big said, I promise.
I'm down, dude.
Dog, I
me too
want to
now.
do different shit to my hair. I just
Yeah.
don't know what.
Big said, I pride myself on having confidence and stage presence. I'm loving these topics. Yes, sir. Y'all gonna love the next one. 'Cause
And
I'm
then
ready. I'm ready for people.
This
say
what-
something-
this what-
say one more.
This what
Then we
I
gotta
don't
switch.
get
Yeah.
about the male artists,
Uh-oh.
rap artists in Pensacola.
Tell me what you this about to be spicy.
These motherfuckers stand on a wall like and don't dance type shit. It's like, are you or are you not watching?
Yeah.
And what is the most marketable? Like NLE Chopper
Mhm.
makes songs about shooting bitches in the face and serial killing. Basically.
He's on his slut season, isn't he?
Yeah.
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 Slut Me Out
Yeah.
2 just came out.
But isn't he celibate right now?
Bitch, go crazy.
So he say,
Bitch,
That's
go
what
crazy.
I'm saying.
so he say, but the thing is, right? His last song was When We See You. Before Slut Me Out 2 came out, it was Slut Me Out, and then there was When We See You. And he said,
This interview gonna be clipped up, boy. We talking about a whole lot of
headshot,
topics. Yeah.
headshot, stanky
What else?
leg, welcome to Funky Town. It's a dance song, but he's rapping about riding around, shooting bitches in the fucking head.
Damn.
But it's a dance to that shit.
Yeah.
Like the baby, he rapping about
I don't want to make him
beating
dance
the
like a
bitch
lean.
up in
Think they gotta put their
Walmart,
hands on
pulling
the
his
knees.
pants down and taking his gun out and shoot the motherfucker in the ass. But he got a pop in the middle is good. I say that to say this. Artists, when you take the stage, you might think you got a stage presence because you starting to make everybody feel your shit. But if motherfuckers ain't starting to repeat the shit that you said out your mouth back to you while you performing,
Yeah.
take it back to the drawing board.
Yep.
It's not as strong as you think. And I noticed that shit with one of the local artists, LaFlay, 2 times.
Yeah, let's go, LaFay.
When she go places, her stage presence,
They
And
be
the-
reciting that sneaky link.
they recite Sneaky Link. But it ain't so much as the song is catchy and infectious, because it is. But that's not it. It's that she walks around and looks the crowd eye to eye and sing this song.
Yeah.
And we're talking about a sneaky link, someone who you're having sex with and have a deep, intimate connection with that you know you shouldn't. We've all been through that shit. So when she's singing and swaying and looking someone
Hey,
deep
look.
in the eyes,
Hey.
it's like, oh my God, you
Cody
a
like, what the
sneaky
hell you
link.
talking about?
You can identify with that. Again, art should imitate life.
Yeah.
But its art is on some futuristic Futurama type of shit.
Yeah. Switching topics real quick. So how y'all feel about this Drake verse 20?
Yeah, damn. I mean, he got the whole industry coming. If he stays quiet long enough, literally everybody's gonna be talking.
Yeah.
I think Drake is lyrically stronger than a lot of the people in the industry.
Yeah.
But the thing about it is, right,
Talk to me.
he got that light skin syndrome.
Oh man, you being racist right
No, I'm not. No, I'm not.
You know what
I'm
it
not.
is?
What's the syndrome that we got, damn it?
Light skinned guys, you light skinned guys is really not gangster, you tender motherfucker, and we know this. So stop coming at a motherfucker like you got this ultimate warrior type attitude, and you don't. Bitch, you keep sweat. Let's nobody, baby. I'm with you on that. But when you come at me with this beef ass shit, that ain't who you is.
He ain't started.
You paint your fingernails for crying out loud. I don't give a fuck who started it. Don't respond. You a hoe. In
NBA
real life,
NBA
not in
young boy
fake.
paint his nails.
He a hoe too.
I just said that for clip purposes on.
That's right. I don't give a fuck. I don't give a damn who you is. You paint your nails. I don't want to hear that emo shit. Bitch, you not a punk rocker.
You don't want to hear that?
You a rapper. You from the hood. You say you a trap artist. So if you from the trap and you paint your fucking nails, you gay. You been sucking dick in the trap and you was not selling as much dope as you thought you was.
Woo.
Like, we gonna keep it real. You from the hood. He from the hood. Maybe not them, but let's be for real.
They paint their nails coming to record with you?
No.
Oh, yeah, I got a few.
I told them right now.
You don't think that about them?
Yeah.
No.
But you not from the hood neither.
My bike got stolen major. What are you talking about?
Your bike got
Your
stolen
bike,
in Mayfair.
your bike from the hood.
But if you was from the hood, if you
was
were from the hood, your
That
bike
my
when it got
pack.
stolen, they would say, "Man, that's Chad bike. Man, I ain't fucking with that bike, man. That's my guy bike, man." You feel? It's the difference in between something happens to you someplace and they say that you're from.
I was touched by it.
I think
Yeah,
it's a fashion thing, bro. You
it's
know
always
how,
not.
You know how we used to wear big
It's
t-shirts and jabots and shit.
Yeah.
Like
Yeah.
everyone was doing that. Nowadays, everyone's got the tight shit on,
So
or they got the super baggy shit's the new shit now.
Yeah.
You know what I'm
shit
saying? Like
How
that's
y'all
the new
baggier than
shit.
we was in
Listen,
the 90s?
like-
No,
What's
they're
going
not
on?
baggy than we was in the 90s because we had Jinkos. I went through that baggy
Actually,
stage and
just
shit like
baggy.
that.
Now,
Hermes
That shit
used to be
coming back,
baggy.
though.
It's
I-
coming
I
back.
bought some
I went out to
Jinkos the other
LA.
day.
I went out to LA. The
Fashion-
motherfucking shits was baggy,
Fashion,
bro.
fashion goes around and comes back.
It does.
But this is the thing. When
They
the
was painting
fuck
nails in the
ever
80s.
was guys
Man,
painting their
in the
fingernails
80s, they was painting.
considered
Yeah.
fashion that we accepted
Earrings and
in
shit. Oh, yeah.
urban areas?
Prince was painting his nails, bro.
Yeah.
The
Prince
dangly earring
ain't
too is
from
popping in
the
college
motherfucking
football.
hood, and he don't make hood music. He don't make music about selling drugs and shooting people, kidnapping people, and fucking people, baby mama. He don't do, and has never. Rest in peace, Prince. He never did. So if you talking about NBA, this is his words. You want to join NBA? Come catch you a body. I never heard of a street nigga who was a shooter painting they motherfucking nails. Now, as a DJ, I play all types
Tight
of
ass.
genre
She
of
said
music.
tight ass jeans and shit.
I like Ed
They
Sheeran.
damn near wearing bell bottoms again.
I like exactly.
I like auto.
I like Ed
Yeah, that
Sheeran.
shit.
I like Blink 182. I like Kid Rock.
Yeah.
I like Nickelback.
You like all the different genres.
I like a lot of different shit. So, and them guys, they paint their
Nickelback,
fingernails
Slash.
fucking black.
Yeah, oh, yeah.
But guess what? They're not black. They're not from the hood. They don't sell drugs. They don't kidnap, rob, shoot, and extort people.
Hold on.
When you live that type of lifestyle, and this is the type of fucking artistry that you're putting forth, right?
Yeah.
I can identify with you.
But it was
But
always
I've been to
about your-
prison 5 times. And if you had your nails painted and you talking about you was a trap motherfucker, you was a dick sucker.
That's crazy.
If you're a trap motherfucker, right?
Damn.
You better be putting your bond money to the side because you going somewhere. You ain't gonna stay free. You doing a bid at some time. So
Yeah.
don't think that you gonna say I got bodies and drugs for sale. And
Yeah.
I'm pimping and I'm prostituting. But I like to wear skinny jeans
Hold
and
on.
paint my nails
Hold
and
on.
carry a fucking
So
purse.
let's come back to Drake verse 20. You think a motherfuckers drop a whole group song against this guy and he ain't supposed to respond because
This
he on some light
motherfucker
skin
said
shit?
back to back. He is talking about murders and some more shit. Drake is a whole ass motherfucker. You can't say that you are seeing OVO and the rest of these November's own motherfuckers over here to kill somebody
October's
and you
very
paint
own.
your nails. And I seen Drake on social media. He didn't just paint his own nails. This motherfucker got extensions that was sharp.
Mm.
You know what women call them shits?
What they call
They
him?
call them dick grippers. Drake had dick grippers. Don't sell me that hard shit and you walking around with dick grippers that's purple and pink.
So who's winning the battle?
No one.
So you don't think Kendrick ahead of Drake?
I think Kendrick is superior to them lyrically. And I wish he would not engage in that clown ass behavior because this ain't 1990 some shit.
Yeah.
I don't want to see some artist fucking making some goddamn diss track. I want to see you making some music I can play in the club. I don't give a fuck what you got to say about this motherfucker's baby mama because all these motherfuckers slime at the end of the day. It's real for me.
Yo, these
All them
comments
bitches from the
funny too. Nala
All of it's
said,
from the street.
Nala said the worst part is when the guy's wearing tight ass skinny jeans while trying to sag the fuck out of here. You either want them on your waist or not.
Right.
Nah, facts though. Why you sagging these tight ass pants?
And then,
Yeah, it's never a good look.
Like,
is it?
and this the
Never
thing
good.
right here.
With a belt.
Shout out to Mob Ties
Belt, too.
clothing.
Had a belt that ain't even
It's
busted.
right here.
Yeah,
It's
yeah.
right below.
It's
Shot-
not even
Yeah.
in the pants.
No,
It's
at all.
Floating.
It's just floating. Yeah, I see
What
that
is
a lot.
that?
It's-
That's why I say shout out to Mob Ties clothing, man.
Yeah.
They make some really nice joggers, some really nice jeans,
Shout out to
and
Pierre,
some
man.
fire ass shorts.
We gotta get them out here.
But every time I see somebody with the shorts on, right?
Them shorts is short as fuck.
But that's what they was made for.
Yeah, they
The
were.
ladies like them. They on social media and shit call them hoochie daddy shorts. Like Bobby Shmurda, Moneybag Yo, they wearing these shorts. If you ain't got the body for these shorts, stop buying this bullshit
that's where it comes into play at.
and want to sag this shit and make it look stupid.
Yeah.
Because that's not what bro created that shit for. He created it for a fit above the knee aesthetic. If he wanted this shit to be long, he would have bought them 2010 LeBron James basketball shorts
Ooh,
and print those.
That
tough
was,
scene.
that was an era.
Tough
But
scene.
he didn't do that.
I got
He didn't buy them D4L long ass fucking shorts. He bought above the knee, which is per course of the fashion industry
Oh, we
of
better
this
have
time.
one.
That shit's-
I bet I had to check the scores real quick. Go Celtics.
So
Drop
it's
the
like,
Clovers in that bitch.
so it's
Let's
like-
go Celtics.
why not wear
All
it
you Heat
the
fans
way
out
that
there.
the designer designed it?
Yeah.
They envisioned it that way.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? It's like be confident in yourself if you're gonna buy that shit. Because even Rihanna in her ex Fenty catalog, every look that she has for a man, some 300-pound motherfucker is wearing it, even if it's thongs or onesie, boxers, whatever the case may be, right? Because
So guess what?
whatever it is, motherfucker is out there in your size.
Guess what? Chris
Yeah.
Brown light skin. You think he winning against Quavo?
Dude, he went crazy with that line about like wish it was you instead. Have you know what's
I
going
haven't
on?
heard
Bro,
that.
We got Mike silent for
Yeah.
a second.
I do think Chris Brown is winning.
Chris Brown is taking on Quavo right now.
When the fuck did that start?
Hey, because he
Like,
said
2 weeks ago?
you been gave up your bag when you slapped Rhea in the face,
Yeah,
right?
That's what Quavo said.
That's what
yeah.
Quavo said,
Yeah.
right? So first Chris CB was like, I ain't even gonna respond to that pussy ass shit.
Yeah.
You was horrible enough on your own. I don't need to respond.
Yeah,
Yeah.
that was-
I liked it when he said that. But when he came and responded and he said what he said, it was like almost like finally. Because stop selling me on that bando trap shit.
Yeah.
Every podcast you get on, you tell me y'all was from the suburbs outside of Atlanta. So bitch,
We from the north
Mm.
that way.
yeah, that way. And I know it's in the north.
Brazelton.
That's right. Republicans.
Yeah, that's just country clubs up there.
They're right. Country club. Y'all from a whole nother tax
Yeah.
bracket. So the fuck you talking about a bando? The only way you was sleeping in the bando is you was just an unruly child that couldn't listen to your mother.
Yeah.
And I don't like you.
So Hoffa, what you thought about the 420 party?
Fire.
That was fine.
Fire, bro. I love that shit, man.
I rode
Yeah.
through that shit. I couldn't even find a way to park.
I wanna.
It
I
was
wanna,
packed at
it was
one
packed.
point.
Man,
At one point it was.
at 9:30, I had to start pulling out chairs from everywhere, bro.
Yeah.
Because I hate people standing. Because I wanted it to be like a little lounge type shit. Because it's 420. Everyone was in there.
Yeah.
It took 2 days for that shit to kind of like smell back right. You know what I'm saying? Like,
What's up?
yeah, bro.
Shout out to the lady at Subculture around that bitch with like 2 incense.
Yeah,
trying,
bro,
to,
it was-
trying to kill all this.
Damn.
I gave away like some zips, some carts, edibles.
Yeah.
I gave away a whole bunch of shit.
Shout
bro.
out to Dom, man. Dom
Yeah.
was one of the vendors. Who else?
Dom,
Shout out to
one of the vendors, Kyoka. He makes his own shirts.
Yeah.
Boy Tears, they're their own brand of clothing.
Okay.
And I had a guy just pull up out of nowhere, and he came with a backpack full of spices that were all infused.
And he sold out.
Yeah, he sold out.
that motherfucker sold out with some
Don't know him
seasoning.
from nowhere, bro. Just came because he saw the flyer, and he had a backpack.
He sold out the seasoning. I was like, damn.
He had a whole bunch of
That's tight.
seasons, like ranch seasoning, soul seasoning, like adobo seasoning, and everything was like 30-40% THC and shit.
Yeah.
And one time
So-
for
Hold on, he had some
only
THC
Zaza.
seasoning.
Yeah, that's what
That's
it was.
why he
I
sold
thought
the
you were
fuck
talking about
out.
just seasoning.
No,
that's why he
it was
sold
all
out.
infused
I was like,
seasoning.
how the hell he sell out
Yeah.
of here?
I don't
That's
even know
why-
what his name is, but I bought
Motherfucker
some
like
salt
this.
from that
Motherfucker
motherfucker.
like
It's in
that.
my truck outside.
Yeah, some salt. Yeah.
You gotta be careful.
Yeah, just
Yeah.
regular
It
fucking
was
salt.
seasoned.
Yeah. He was like, man, it's infused. It's 43%. I was like, how much you want for it? He was like, $5. I was like, man,
Yeah.
shit.
He was he was giving
was
that shit
slugging.
out.
Nala said she don't like crazy light skinned dudes. Chris Brown music, she can dig his music, but she care less for his personality trait. He seems to be a little off track.
Right. Light skinned black guys are out of control.
They pent up.
Right.
It's kind of like the short person syndrome.
Yeah.
Like when they're shorter, they're like,
Right.
Hey, I can't
Right.
allow this shit. Okay.
Right.
Drake,
It's like-
Drake wants somebody
Right.
to say something so he can say something.
It's like
Yeah.
white people look at him like, I don't know. You kind of like one of them niggas. And then black people look at him like, I don't know, man. Your mama white. I don't know how to take you. So yeah, like he always got to go extra hard to try to prove himself and shit like that.
Yeah. So what if they don't paint their nails, but they wearing these Birkin bags?
Still the same thing.
I mean,
And
what
look,
is your take
one
on
thing.
Young
Look,
Thug?
shout out to Pussy Hole.
Like he wears dresses, Young Thug.
Young Thug.
You know what you're?
Oh, you definitely got a broke
And
wrist
he
if
painted
you wearing
nails.
dresses.
broke.
Damn.
Yes.
Yeah, I got the reference.
I'm so sick of him.
Yeah,
man.
little motherfucker. Yeah. But see, that's like,
He isn't-
It relates to confidence.
Yeah,
She
well,
said-
but see, one time, I'm gonna shout out Pussy Hole. You feel me?
yeah, shout out Pussy Hole.
Shout out
And why you
Pussy
say?
Hole.
I seen
What
her
is
post
Pussy?
on social media one time. She said that
Hey, I don't know what it is. I'm in.
Yeah,
you
sounds
be
good.
wearing a
She's a
man
homie.
bag.
She's a homie.
Stay the fuck out my face. I don't care what you got in that bitch.
Which,
Because sometimes a motherfucker had that big ass purse and they be like, yeah, man, I got all the weed and the gun in here. I don't give a fuck what you got in that bitch. That bitch got the same thing on her, and she came in here with some tights and a short dress, and she got my gun in her shit, and that bitch over there got my weed. So what you saying? You got the same amount of storage space in your pocketbook that they do.
Damn.
So let's just keep it for real.
Mm-mm-mm.
A fanny pack, a Hermes bag, and all that shit a purse. Anything you fling over your motherfucking over
You
your
gotta go
shoulder.
like this with it?
Yeah,
It
like
ain't
like
good
Kevin Hart when he said he was getting the diaper bag. He said, and another thing, bitch. Anytime you gotta do that when you got an attitude, that was a purse. That's a fucking purse.
It's a satchel, damn it.
Ain't no satchel. That's a purse, man. You know what I'm saying? Them niggas, Tyler Perry reincarnated.
Did any of y'all see the Devin Haney and Ryan Garcia fight?
Man,
He
Devin Haney
watched
got
it.
his
That-
ass.
that
I
was
didn't get to
tough.
watch it.
Man,
I get to
I
watch
didn't bet money, but I would have lost because I for sure thought Ryan was off his damn out his
Rocker,
damn
dude.
mind,
Yeah.
bro.
He did the perfect rope it though. Like,
Yeah, he did.
He entertained us to be like the
Oh, this
betting line
motherfucker
is gonna go
crazy.
crazy. He bet $2 million on himself.
Yeah,
Gave up the 2.1 mil
for weight,
The weight.
for
for
being over the weight.
He paid Devin like 1.5, and then he had to pay commission like
Yeah.
600 or something.
Yeah.
And then he won 10 million betting on himself on top of his purse.
Yeah.
Fucking ridiculous.
He finessed the whole.
If that
game.
wasn't some Mayweather shit, you know Mayweather told him to do that shit, bro.
Yeah.
Mhm.
But you know, it's something about I done whooped this motherfucker's ass enough time.
Yeah.
That
they-
now the bag is on the line.
Yeah.
I'm gonna beat your ass in front of people and not in private. And I love Roy Jones.
Dunway, what's going on? What
Yeah,
happening?
Dunway on the beat. It's like I've been some places. If you were to criticize Roy Jones, you had to take me in the parking lot and fight me. You had to show me that you can bob and weave because I'm gonna hit you in your shit. If you criticize Roy
Talking
Jones.
shit on Roy Jones.
Yeah, but that's just like
Yeah.
when he fought Tarver.
Yeah.
Tarver had his number.
Yeah.
He's been whooping Tarver's ass since they was
Oh,
kids.
yeah.
Mm-hmm.
Oh, yeah.
How many ass whoopers you got for me before? I said, you know, he got
Right.
tails. He got tails that I can notice that no one else would notice. I'll expose you once you fight me. And that's where Roy Jones kind of fucked up when he fought Antonio Tarver.
Mm-hmm.
Because him and Antonio, they sparred together and they fought each other in the amateur rounds. They fought each other in all the way back to the Golden Gloves.
Yeah.
I'm not fighting somebody like that for the money. You know me extremely too well.
Right.
I'll
Yes.
fight you in an exhibition. For the belt, for an ultimate purse, definitely not.
No.
Especially if I were in Devin Haney and Ryan Garcia's position where Ryan Garcia has beat the shit out of Devin Haney 6 out of 8 fights.
Really?
Yes, 4 of them were knockouts.
Yeah. They were.
Say what?
amateurs.
Ryan beat Devin that many times?
Ryan, they fought 8 times as amateur and Golden Glove combined.
When I was watching the when I was watching them going back and forth in a couple of the little access shows, Devin was talking like he used to be whooping the shit out of Ryan all the time.
Nah,
It was the other way around.
it's the other way around. The
Well,
thing
shit,
about it
we
is
saw
Devin,
it for sure.
Devin Haney got famous. He got the notoriety. He got to the point where people were saying this is the best pound for pound fighter. in
couldn't
his
hit
weight
him.
Class. You
When I
couldn't
used to
hit
watch him fight, he couldn't get
He
hit.
couldn't get hit. He's very
He
elusive.
ain't had no power and he was accurate,
Right.
but he was never getting hit.
But that's the thing. He ain't got no power.
Yeah.
I like
That's-
Ryan Garcia, bro.
You like him?
I
You
love
I
fuck
like
with
him just because, bro. All this real like superstars like Tyson and
Yeah.
even Roy, they're kind of off. They kind of they're like animals
gotta
for
be.
You
real.
kind of
Yeah.
gotta.
You know
be.
what I'm
Boxing
saying?
is a
Like-
brutal sport.
They're
Yeah.
but they're super
yeah.
off. Like you ever
Yeah.
see Ryan Garcia in any other interviews and stuff like that, he'll say whatever comes to his mind.
Yeah.
Yeah.
You know what I'm
Kinda
saying?
wild,
Like he
yeah.
don't
Yeah.
care.
Well, and there's a lot of like UFC fighters that are like that too. Like
Exactly.
Tony Ferguson was like, you know,
Sean
at the top
Strickland.
of the,
the
top
guy
of the
with
world
the
for a while.
braids, the
Yeah.
different color braids.
Yeah, like even Habib.
Yeah.
Like,
Yeah.
Sean.
kind of just a weird dude, doesn't talk to people, like, you know, like kind of weird about stuff.
Yeah.
And, you know, he's like going down as one of the greatest of all times.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? Like, that's just how some of the,
Or Sean Strickland right now.
yeah, Sean
Like
Strickland
he is,
too.
he is so real to who he is. You know, like he says crazy shit. Like,
But
Yeah.
it makes people go, whoa.
Yeah.
but it's
You know,
his
like,
brand. It's
Yeah.
who he is.
Yeah.
You got to brand yourself in UFC, especially because they don't get paid enough to be taking the blows that they be taking. Goddamn.
Hell.
Some of them get extremely fucking high contracts, man. So like, I understand why.
Since Connor.
Yeah.
Oh,
definitely,
okay, yeah.
Yeah,
definitely.
Connor's coming
Yeah,
back.
since
What do you guys
Conor.
think about
It gets
that?
I think he should sit his ass down.
I don't. I love Connor. He can knock you out in so many ways. He's
You
entertaining.
get old quick in UFC.
and he
is what I'm
talks
trying to
shit
tell
that he
you.
can back up.
Wait, did you guys watch Roadhouse?
Yeah.
Yeah, the second one that just came out.
No,
Yeah, I did.
I did.
So he acted in it and he played himself.
Yeah, of
He
course.
really just played
Yeah.
Connor
Connor.
as another. What was the name?
Oh,
Iteration
fuck,
of
it was
Connor.
Yeah,
terrible.
Dalton or something.
Yeah.
But he has an avenue to be like Arnold Schwarzenegger or Stallone. He has an avenue of
Shout
being
out to
popular
Nala.
in something else, and then that being your career path.
Yeah.
Like you don't have to fight. He gets hypnotized by this ego thing. Like he doesn't have a belt. People
Mhm.
know him from fighting. He hasn't fought in a while, so they're like,
Yeah.
"Oh, Connor's washed."
Right.
Connor's like, "I'm not washed. I'll show you."
Then he gets pulled into some shit
Could
and
be
gets
washed.
himself fucked.
Yeah.
Not necessarily because you're not skilled, but
You're
you don't
inactive.
dedicate the time. You're not
Yeah.
consistent enough.
You're inactive.
And you've got these
And you
dudes-
age quick in UFC.
Yeah.
These
Oh,
young
yeah.
motherfuckers
You
coming
got
up.
short
Fuck.
time.
Yeah.
And you've also got people that are coming up that are putting every single fucking second of their life
Hell
into
yeah.
it. And you're over here doing, gone for a year and,
And
a
he
half.
got the bread, so of course you're not as hungry.
bars and
Because
like,
these motherfuckers that ain't got shit.
Oh,
riding on boats.
Yeah.
Like,
Yeah.
like even
Just
though
the-
Connor,
He gonna run into a SD. He gonna run into a Doomas.
yeah,
Yeah.
even though
Somebody
Connor
like that.
isn't
And then
named
it's like-
has like money behind him. As soon as you step your foot out of the fight game for any amount of time, it's like an escalator.
Mm-hmm.
You've lost your spot. Even though like you are the money spot, so you'll always jump right back up.
Yeah.
Your skill is not
It's
where
not there.
it needs to be. Because like fighting, you have to be consistent. I'm sure it's like that in the music industry. Like,
Yeah. Oh man, they got ADD bad in the music.
yeah. It's like,
Your ass
what have
got-
you done for me lately?
You
And,
damn near gotta drop.
Connor
Yeah.
has some of the best highlights of all time as far as like first double belt champion, knocking out Jose the way he did that. Like,
Yeah.
so people have like they remember people for
It's got
what
a
they've
legacy.
done.
Yeah.
Like you remember Anderson Silva for who he was, not,
Yeah.
not his last 6 fights.
Right.
Yeah.
His last 6 fights.
Yeah.
shit.
don't watch.
Ever since
Somebody
he
should have talked to him, get him out of there.
ever since he broke his shin.
Paul-
Yeah, when he broke
when
his
he kicked-
shin, yeah. he
Ever
Yeah.
since that, I stopped. I ain't watch him no more because
You know, that
it went
pisses me
downhill.
the fuck off.
The Jake
If-
Paul thing.
Yes.
Yeah.
If
Oh,
Jake
yeah.
Paul beats another professional fighter, I might start training for the next year or so.
Brother,
and
you
call
got the
out Jake
mouthpiece
Paul.
For it. You absolutely talk
You
your
feel what I'm
way
saying?
out.
Because it's like
I'm gonna definitely
I'm-
buy a ticket because
I'm
you
sick.
talk.
I'm sick.
We'll be there.
I'm sick of Jake Paul beating up reputable fighters, bro.
This is your shot. Shoot it right now, dude.
Bro,
Jake is listening.
Talk that
Listen,
shit.
100%.
What's
if
up?
Jake Paul beats Mike Tyson,
What's gonna happen? What you gonna do?
You put your foot
you gotta think. This is Mike Tyson at 60,
At 58.
at 58.
Yeah.
We'll say 60.
All right. Let's say 60.
30-year gap.
Yeah.
If he knocks him
This
out.
is the Mike
Bruh,
Tyson.
if he knock
that-
Mike
that
Tyson out, they gonna beat
this
they gonna
is
beat Jake
the
Paul
Mike Tyson
ass,
that we
dog.
know now.
Okay.
His
They
business
gonna
avenue
beat the fuck
is
out of him, dog.
Tyson Ranch and mushrooms
What
that
the
have
fuck you
been
doing touching that old
trimmed
man like
in the
that?
shape of
Beat your
ears.
ass.
Yeah.
This Mike Tyson is a hippie. This Mike Tyson loves everybody. This motherfucker is Mr. Rogers.
Yeah.
Although he did
But-
walk away from hot boxing.
I will tell you.
I know. I can't believe
That's
that. I
for the
love this
fight.
podcast.
That's
But-
for the fight.
Oh, that's for the fight. That's why he
Mike-
did
He's not
that.
doing it while the fight.
Like we talked
Oh.
about how those fighters have
Oh, it
that
might
kind
get
of like
real.
weird thing.
Yeah.
Mike has that thing where he can switch that shit on,
Yeah.
where he like will turn back into that kind of, even though he is 58, he'll turn back into that old Mike where he's just like
Yeah, I wouldn't
hungry
fight him.
and scary.
I hope that's the case
I hope so. too.
because if Jake Paul were to beat Mike Tyson and say I was in Walmart in flip flops shopping for Chico sticks and condoms and I seen Jake Paul, he had to show me one. Bitch, because you beat up Mike Tyson and I don't think this shit is real.
Yeah.
You know, because like when I'm at the barbershop or at work and shit, I always ask people if they fight Mike Tyson for $2 million. Win, lose, or draw.
Hell yeah.
They always say, hell no, because I'm going to need $2 million worth of reconstructive surgery. That's Mike Tyson. I
Your ass
don't
gonna
know
be back,
how
bro.
old he gets. And my thing is like, This motherfucker 60 years old and he's a stoner now. He's a fucking hippie. This Mike Tyson, we can whoop his ass. You feel what I'm saying? We have to respect our elders. This is fucking Iron Mike Tyson, for crying out loud.
He still a drop some shit. Fuck
He's
that.
got that darkness in him.
He
He's
should,
really in
but
the
I don't think he does. And because enough people in
Well,
the
nobody thought
populace
Ryan
think that he
had a shot.
does, Jake Paul.
damn sure
I
did.
think Mike Tyson crazy.
Yeah.
right? But
Crazy,
it's
dog.
because of that
I
that
think
so
he
many people
crazy,
feel like
That
Jake
motherfucker
Paul would be
cuckoo.
actually have some type of validity to his name if he were to beat Mike Tyson in a
Yeah,
fight.
but if you really watch the Jake fights, he does not move that much.
Nah,
He practices like when he's doing the movement.
that shit gonna hurt his stomach if he get hit with a body shot
Brother,
by
he
Mike
really
Tyson.
does
bro.
not move that much. He gets hit a lot
Yeah.
more than you think. Like,
Did-
if you really watch his
Did
fights back,
Mayweather fight him or his brother?
his brother.
Oh,
You know what I want to see?
because when
Mike Tyson
Mayweather
do?
hit his
And
brother,
also,
when Mayweather hit his brother, he held him up because Mayweather almost dropped him. He like
He
held
held
him
him for
like,
falling.
Yeah.
Come on now, we gotta.
He's
make
like,
I wanna
this
see-
mission
yeah,
work.
we gotta go.
I want
the
to see
whole
Mike
distance.
Tyson
Yeah.
punch Jake Paul where he put that Pokemon chain at. Right here, bitch.
Mm.
Welcome to boxing.
I mean, I think it's gonna
Go
be
back to
like
podcast.
I think it's gonna be like Tyson and Roy Jones fight, unless they got different rules. I'm
Yeah.
pretty sure that they gonna.
I don't think it's gonna be like that
It's an
because Roy
exhibition.
Jones
an
is the
exhibition.
shit.
But even though
Roy Jones is hard to
but
hit.
Jake Paul,
Jake Paul is a podcaster. You're a Pokemon collector. I want to see Mike Tyson get in that bitch and knock him out in the first 45 seconds. I don't want to see he make it through the first
What are
round.
the glo-
You
what
don't
are
want
the
to see that at
gloves?
all.
You know,
I don't know. Everything is kind of like weird rules. I think,
Especially if they're
sprinkled
light
around.
gloves,
Is it
like
them big
6
ass
or
gloves?
8 ounce gloves.
Yeah.
Oh, they fighting in 6 ounce.
If they fight in 6 or 8 ounce
And
gloves,
then
Mike
it's-
Tyson
it
should
is-
kill this
He gonna
bitch.
not. He gonna yeah.
If it's
That's all knuckle.
12 ounce gloves, the training boxing gloves, it's almost like Mike Tyson has been training for about
See,
35 years wearing these 12s and 10s.
yeah, I think
He should KO.
I think
He's a
Jake
KO.
knows something, and something is like it feeds into his business mind, like why he set these certain rules. He knows.
Yeah,
Mike's
You know
still
why
got
he set them
game.
certain rules? Because Mike Tyson is about to be 60 motherfucking years old.
Yeah, but I don't know.
He
dude.
goes through
Mike
counseling
comes
now.
from nothing.
But Mike
Fucking
Tyson
nothing.
is fucking Mr. Rogers now.
I don't
Yeah,
know.
but dude, he can. Tap
Man, he's
into
still
that.
gonna
I
beat
don't
the
know.
shit.
He got
I
a
ain't-
gay
you know
son
what?
and a
I ain't-
trans daughter.
I
This
just-
ain't the same Mike Tyson that was in 93.
I just think
Yeah, but
he
he-
still
He's
has that
progressive
value.
now.
He didn't choose that. He didn't say, "Hey, you're gonna be gay. You're gonna be trans."
No one
That's a
does.
fact.
No one chooses this. But once you get this, it calms you down and you can't be so much a monster.
I don't believe
look,
that.
No. Look when
Mike
Kevin
Tyson's
Gates.
still a killer.
Look when Kevin Gates came on Hot Boxing.
Yeah. Kevin Gates came on Hot Boxing with Mike Tyson.
When you look at Mike Tyson now, like on his podcast, Mike Tyson look tender and understanding.
That ain't because of the weed.
Yeah, it is because of the weed and the shrooms. Exactly. He when in the mid 90s when he was working out and shit,
That was
by all
that was
accounts,
Customato.
Mike Tyson got high, but he said he did cocaine. I trust cocaine Mike more than I trust weed and
Well, that's why he
shrooms
stopped the
Mike.
podcast, so he can start doing another podcast that's just coke. You know what
Right.
I mean? He's just gonna do a coke podcast.
Right.
Real
Right.
suited up for the fight.
Right.
You know?
But
Man,
his,
y'all crazy, bro.
his calling card now is podcasting and Tyson Ranch.
Yeah.
And his shrooms line is called Ears.
Yeah.
And he got a fucking rolling paper that's infused with 5-MeO DMT frog venom. Mike Tyson is.
Why do you know this? Not how.
I've smoked this blunt.
Why?
They sell them at the store.
Yeah, they sell them at the store. I swear to blunt.
Is it
Exactly.
Is it no
It's like a blunt wrap, yeah.
Yeah.
And then
It's
it says has got the
frog
toad on it.
terpenes.
Oh. Damn.
Like,
Yeah, I just think he still has that ability to turn that shit back on, even though he's like been doing this for like kind of been out of the game for a long
Dude,
time.
it's
Obviously,
so similar to like when you grow up poor
Yeah.
and you get money. You're not afraid to lose that money because you already know how to survive when you're
Yeah.
poor.
Yeah, that's
He
true.
comes from such a dark place. When he was 13, he just knew kill. That's all he knew. Like he was taught to be a killing
And he had a
machine.
trainer like Customato.
I don't think he ever
Man.
fully
Customato was
forgets
like,
that.
"You're a
I
bronze
don't
god.
think that.
Kill.
Fucking champion.
Yeah.
Kill his
I
ass."
don't
Kill,
think that
damn
ever
it.
goes away. I think you can tuck that away, and I think he's done a great job of doing that.
Yeah.
But I think that's always
It
gonna be
never completely
We'll,
goes
we'll
away.
only really understand maybe the first 30 seconds if Father Time has touched him yet. That's how we'll know.
I think
I don't think
he's
Mike-
great.
Yeah, but I don't think Mike
Tyson.
Tyson-
And bald.
I don't think Mike Tyson doesn't have it in him.
Yeah.
But if Father Time touches you, it doesn't matter if you have it in you or not.
Or not.
If you get touched,
Yeah.
Exactly.
Nah, that's true.
you know.
That's facts.
That's definitely a fact. So Harvey Weinstein has been transferred to a prison in New York, but they
Jim
hospitalize him. What do y'all think about that?
Hold on, like
Wait,
general population,
What
like
happened?
he's in like regular prison now.
Nah, they just transferred him to a different prison in New York.
And what's he hospitalized for?
He had a stroke.
Probably because he thought he was gonna be in Gym Pop. I don't
Yeah,
know.
that's- Dude, he's probably just in like a fucking loft, just chilling,
yeah.
still being able to do whatever he wants. You know how much money that dude had?
Yeah,
How much?
I mean,
a
more
lot
than
of
I've
it.
ever seen.
Millions.
Yeah, a fuck
Yeah.
ton of it.
He's got connections. I'm sure he's just like Epstein. He's probably still got people under his thumb that he has secrets
Yeah.
on, and I'm sure that's what's keeping him safe now. That's why he's still around.
Yeah,
I mean, Epstein had people, but I think people must have had something on him. That's why he
that's
didn't make
Yeah.
it.
Yeah.
You know?
I
But
think
so why is all this Epstein Island shit coming out now? Even though he's gone.
because now that he's in prison,
No, Epstein's dead.
right?
Yeah.
Now that he's dead, people feel confident
That
enough.
changed.
Right. They feel confident enough to put the
Talk
tapes
about
out without any backlash.
What?
The
Yeah.
same
No,
thing.
dude.
What?
Hillary will kill anybody.
That's very true.
She got. I
That's
mean,
very true.
I shouldn't even.
Who
say
will?
that.
Yeah,
We might
but
not make
it's
it
like
home.
That's true.
it's like Harvey Weinstein or Cat Williams. You say something to me, I don't agree, but I got receipts,
Yeah.
Mhm.
That is.
and
What do
I
y'all
will
think-
definitely put it out.
What do y'all think about the P Diddy situation?
I think P Diddy is fucked up, and he's gonna serve some jail time. I think him and R.
But-
Kelly need
but
to become pen
How
pals.
wild is it? He's just fucking biking around town.
Yeah,
He's just
he is
out and about.
oddly. He's like oddly chill.
But
Yeah,
you know,
he's
that's
gonna
how the
live it up.
feds do.
Hey,
The federal
might as
government,
well.
the feds, they watch
You
you
can't
commit
take it with you.
crimes.
You can't take it with you. You might as well.
Did you see what they?
You might as well
how he
live it
got
up.
the sex trafficking.
No.
Wait, what?
All right, so he got sex trafficking, right? That
Right.
was one of his
One of the
charges.
Okay, yeah, I did
But-
see that.
You did see how he got it?
No, I didn't
So
see how he got
basically,
it.
like Instagram models, shit like that. I'm paying for you to find you out.
Mm.
He was,
so-
he
Yeah,
was
but that's
doing
such an
that.
industry standard kind of
Damn.
thing. Like,
They said
but
that.
he didn't do NDAs on
Because
it?
it's he
But that probably
did.
wasn't happening.
But
when
the
they
thing
got out
about it,
there.
it's like with Cassie, right? His non-disclosure agreements are expired.
He should have paid her before she went public.
Yeah, for sure.
Yeah.
It's like this right here, right?
That's his-
Once you offend someone or you abuse them to a certain degree, you can't pay them enough to shut the fuck up. You should have had more of a handle of your personal conduct. He beat this lady, had this lady pimped out basically to men and women, you know,
Mm.
and she didn't agree.
That's nasty.
And her thing was, you know, she had a partner who were going through the same thing in Kim Porter. And Kim Porter died and said that I've been gathering evidence waiting on the day that my NDA is over
Mm.
because I don't want to stop doing it. So I'm so far removed from the situation. I want to stay here. I want all of these sick motherfuckers to serve time.
Yeah.
But she died. And Cassie didn't die. And she had this evidence from Kim Porter. And she had this evidence from other girls that, you know, didn't make it. Or maybe they don't have enough money or they ain't in a right enough mind frame because of the abuse enough to testify and to tell the truth and to be understandable enough where people can say, well, yeah, you went through trauma and you're not just mad trying to get this guy because he has money. She actually has proof. She actually still has her copy of the non-disclosure agreement that she signed. But who knew
Yeah.
that
Well,
she was
he-
going
he-
to sign a non-disclosure agreement and be 5 years removed from something that you signed 20 years ago?
Yeah.
Here's
Mm.
the question: if he is fully 100% guilty of everything, what is the appropriate or what you feel like would like be the correct response? Like, what should he get?
Prison.
Oh, he should
That
get.
he'll never be in prison. That'll never happen.
He'll be
If
president.
Weinstein
He's a
is,
fucking
if
billionaire.
Weinstein is,
He'll be
Diddy
in
will.
He'll
I
be
was
in
about to
something
say,
better than
I
this.
feel like
If
It
Weinstein
doesn't
is
matter
locked
what
up,
he's in,
P.
just as long
Diddy-
as he can't go home and open his refrigerator every night.
Yeah.
That'll satisfy the public.
Yeah.
No matter what happens to him, he'll live a better life than we ever will. Even if he goes to prison.
Right.
I
But-
think he's got
Pablo
to.
Escobar
that
had a
goes without
fucking
saying.
island to himself in
But
prison.
that, but,
Right.
that, but that was
That's facts,
What are
though.
we
but
talking
that's
about?
facts. That
Just
was
'cause he can't hang
Pablo.
out
The
with people?
La Cathedral.
yeah.
Yeah. Yeah.
But I don't think that would, even though we would look at that like, damn, you still living a better life than us. I don't think that he would be happy.
Yeah, he
Oh,
wants
yeah.
Yeah.
attention. I need to be all up in the video.
Yeah,
we fucking
that's
know,
right.
Yeah.
He,
Take
he
that.
can't go home.
Take that.
He can't be in videos.
Yeah.
and
It
unless,
will fuck him up mentally, bro.
Right.
That he just don't have all the
Compared to what he
access.
had.
Yeah.
You know, like I
All
mean,
of that. Yeah.
Yeah.
We still
I've-
looking like, damn.
I've been to prison before, and no matter how good you got it, you still can't go home.
That's true.
That's crazy.
You still got to shut your ass up and say your DC number at count time like I do.
Yeah. And I'm
And you know what else you can't do? You might be able to eat a little bit better than I can, but you can't have what you want.
Right.
you know what you
Yeah.
can't have? Popeyes. And they're gonna play that commercial.
Mm.
They're gonna play the commercial on your TV the whole time.
Here's a good question since you said Popeyes. What is the best
Ooh.
chicken sandwich on the market right now?
Shit, it ain't Popeyes.
Definitely not Popeyes.
What?
It ain't.
It ain't Popeyes.
All
It ain't
right,
Chick-fil-A
let
neither.
me
Y'all-
specify spicy.
Oh.
Well, and also like chain spot, not like
Yeah, I'm not
It's
talking
gotta
like,
be like-
it can't be
It
somebody.
can't be local.
Chick-fil-A,
It can't be local here.
Applebee's,
It's
Okay.
gotta be
that
somewhere you
kinda-
can get anywhere you're at. Yeah.
All right.
Popeyes.
Popeyes might be the top when it comes to that.
Thank you.
Chained out. Yeah.
Popeyes.
Zaxby's.
What?
Zaxby's.
Man,
Zaxby's was all
Turn
right.
that mic off. bro.
We gotta mute you now.
Yeah, that's over.
And like, I'm really not a fast food fan at all. Like, I really
don't-
eat
don't
healthy,
fuck with it, but
and eat-
Popeyes.
but Popeyes,
That spicy mayo.
that's what I don't like about it because
It's inconsistent the amount they put on it. So
exactly they put so much fucking mayonnaise on the shit I can't taste the chicken.
Put that shit in the thing. Let me put it on there
Right.
myself. then.
Put it on the side and let me dunk the chicken in this
Thank
shit.
you. Yeah.
I ain't gonna lie
Yeah.
though. Popeyes wings fire. Remember I was just talking about wings was my
Oh,
weakness.
yeah. We haven't done. There was a while when we were in like the episode 60 to 90 maybe.
Yeah.
Where it was like every single fucking episode, dude. We had people bringing sandwiches on.
Popeyes. Yeah.
We were like trying to go through to find the best one, and
Yeah.
Popeyes like just took the.
Do you
dub,
remember
like,
when Meg Thee
hard.
Stallion came out with a Popeyes spicy chicken sandwich?
Yeah.
But, dude, it's like a
Mm.
sweet spicy or something.
Yeah, that was
It was like
good.
a Thai- it was like
Yeah.
a my ploy sauce.
Yeah, it was
It's not what I thought it was.
sweet chili sauce.
Yeah.
Yeah. It was good.
Damn,
It was
I
good.
forgot that was with Popeyes that she did that though.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And then it had no toppings but lettuce and pickles. Bro, that shit was fire.
I was about to say, Nala, you better not be talking about recently. Ain't nobody eating at no Burger King now. Burger King
Nobody
spicy.
care about look.
Burger King
Ooh.
spicy
One thing
chicken
about
sandwich
Hey,
back
Burger
when it was
King,
2
you
for
don't
Don't have a
6.
good sandwich.
Oh,
you
when
get
it was 2 for
something
6 though, it did.
When it was 2 for
But
6.
shit, the Waffle was 2 for 6. I wouldn't get no chicken sandwich.
Yeah.
I'd rather get the Waffle 2
Exactly.
It was good when it was 2 for 6.
Yeah.
That motherfucking
there's
price
gonna be
made
a
it good.
deal on something good, right?
No, they ain't got deals on good shit.
Yeah.
But if it's 2 for 6, I'd rather pull up on Arby's and get 2 gyros.
Yeah.
Man,
What the
motherfuckers don't like
Yes.
Arby's.
Yo,
Look,
what the
motherfuckers don't like Arby's.
Arby's,
I
man.
like Arby's.
Yeah.
dog.
Arby's, dog.
I like Arby's.
Arby's.
You've been
They
putting
got the meat.
You've been putting on all night. What you just said was fucking.
I don't know about the Euro though. I don't know about the Euro.
Arby's, bro.
But I fuck with Arby's though.
Listen,
They got a fucking big
How
ass
would they even-
bacon sandwich on
how-
King's Hawaiian
how are they
bread.
in business?
That shit's so good.
I don't know. I don't know how they're in business because every time I go to Arby's,
There's no
I'm the only one in line.
Yeah.
If I go in the drive-thru,
Hey.
if I get out of the truck and I
They
go in there,
employees still be nice.
I'm the
as fuck,
only
too.
one there.
I'll be the only one there
Look,
every time.
they
like,
courteous as fuck.
God damn,
Arby's is
bro.
literally natural.
hey,
Right? Nobody's
Nobody's in natural.
Shut it.
Nobody's
Yo.
Shut the
Nobody's
fuck
in
up.
Arby's, dog.
Holy
But
shit.
but one thing about Arby's, dog,
They
like
get 2 gyros.
when you get their food, it's so hot.
They
It's
shit good as
fresh.
fuck, bro.
Yeah, because nothing's made. They're like, nobody's gonna make
Yo,
it.
Right. But at least the shit is fresh.
Hey, the one on, hey, check it out though. The one on 9 Mile is in a convenient location. It's houses back behind it, so people really do be walking up to that bitch. You might not see no cars,
They have
but
to,
they be walking.
they gotta call
Look,
employees
no
in to
way.
make your food.
The
They
one,
got-
the one, right.
I mean, for real.
The one on Mobile Highway.
Yeah, look, Loon even said Arby's got that turkey bacon club that's good as fuck.
I'm trying to tell you,
Hey,
bro.
man,
I'm trying
Arby's
to
got some
tell
good
you,
ass
man.
sandwiches,
Listen.
bro. I ain't
Man,
even
man,
gonna hold
Arby's
you.
got some good food.
Oh, wow.
Bro, listen. If you go to the one on Mobile Highway right now, you'll be the only motherfucking one to pull up in their drive-through. They
They
be
be
so
nice
courteous.
as shit.
They be
Hell
breaking
yeah.
their neck to make sure you have the best food and the best experience of your fucking life, bro. They're like, oh my God, we're gonna make it fresh. You want fries? You want curly fries? Well, we have some right here. You can have these, and we're gonna
Like,
make some
hell
fresh
yeah.
ones.
And the Arby's sauce.
Yeah.
And the Arby's sauce good with the curly fries.
Fire,
dog.
bro. Fire, bro. That shit is fire.
I'm going down
That
Mobile
shit
Highway. I'm hitting Fusaki's. I'm hitting the food, bro.
But look, Fusaklis is okay,
I fuck with
but they
Fusaki
only sell
sauces,
one thing and
but
one
they
thing only:
inconsistent on their
chicken
tenders,
strips
though.
and French fries.
That's
They be
it.
inconsistent
You
on
can
their
get
it.
this
tenders.
many, or you can get that many, but
Yeah.
you're gonna get the same shit.
They
Chicken
won't
strips
fry
and
the crinkles hard neither. It be them soft ass French fries. That
yeah.
shit be pissing me off. at
Listen, you got to
Fusakis.
get the queso on top.
Hell no, still
Nah,
nah,
'cause it
queso
be
on
too
top of
soft.
soft ass fries.
Man,
Man,
them soft ass
mean?
fries,
Like
man.
that shit with a
Look,
Nah, you gotta fry.
when
You gotta fry crinkles.
You gotta
until-
get crispy.
until they
Golden.
crispy.
when you
bro.
dunk Fusakli
Yeah.
fries in ketchup, half of the fry be still in the ketchup, and you bite the part. They got
got
the ketchup.
paper and shit
But now
down
they
there,
tenders
too.
and they sauces is fire though.
They-
I'll give
look,
them
Their
that.
tenders
The
are good,
food
though.
sauce is
Their
fire.
tenders are
Yeah.
good.
Yeah,
I respect that.
That food sauce is
yeah,
fire.
food sauce is
Arby's
fire.
to me, still, that's just
That's a
that's,
wild take.
that's crazy.
Bro,
That's
Arby's,
crazy.
Arby's is good as fuck, bro.
It's crazy.
Man,
Dude said
You
Hardee's.
should do food
Hardee's
reviews.
too,
You like
bro.
Arby's so much.
man, what? We gonna go fuck. We gonna go fuck Arby's up, dog, and do a
Right.
food review. We gonna fuck it up. We the only
should be
motherfuckers.
only
We the
one.
only motherfuckers that like it.
On a
We gonna
Saturday
fuck that
night.
review
They're
up.
gonna be so confused when you ask to record in their Arby's. They're like, holy shit, nobody's ever asked us.
Yeah.
You want to record our food?
Hell no.
Y'all gonna get sponsored by Arby's.
They gon-
For
Hey,
real.
did y'all ever know that was Ving Rhames' voice on the commercials for
Yeah.
Arby's?
We have
Oh,
the meats.
shit. That's
That
who?
does make sense.
Big
That's Ving Rhames.
Yeah.
Hardee's.
RP, right?
We have the
Nah,
meat.
he dead.
He's still alive.
They said that from Baby Boy.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Who am I talking about? The die. The big is the big dude
Dunks,
from
you talking about from Green,
Green
Mile?
Mile? Yeah.
Duncan.
Yeah.
Yeah, he
That's what I thought.
Yeah,
he's
he
also
is.
gone.
Yeah.
But Nala said the same for Hardee's after breakfast hours. It's dead as fuck. That's because Hardee's breakfast is fire.
Fire.
dog.
Hardee's
Nothing else
breakfast.
is.
4 in
Man,
the
out of
morning,
LA, they
too.
call
Biscuit?
Carl's Jr.
They open
Yeah,
at
that
4
bitch
too,
ain't
so
ready
late
yet.
night.
Yeah.
Yeah.
A Hardee's?
Yeah.
Shit.
Well, I
since
think
when?
4:30 they open. I used to go all the time.
Hell nah. That's crazy, man. It's 8 o'clock, man. I can't believe we talked on this bitch for 2
Yeah.
hours, bro.
Yeah, man.
We gotta-
Yeah.
The flow
Anything y'all want to say or discuss that we haven't discussed during this whole interview?
Shout out to you guys for doing this.
Yeah.
This is crazy.
Yeah.
Pull up to a studio. Like, I mean, we do things on a much smaller scale than you guys, but it's really dope to be in like a legit studio.
For
You
sure.
guys put on for the city. Is dope.
For sure. And we got to come and fuck with y'all too, though.
Yeah, I
We need to
definitely
schedule
wanna
that,
come
though,
show.
like for real.
Sure.
Yeah.
We'll have to put some like sound dampering stuff for you and like mute your mic. But we got you. Dude.
Yeah.
Like if you bring up Arby's, your mic's fucking muted all night.
Arby's fucked it up, bro.
He's
gonna
gonna
have
talk
some
about
gear
Arby's.
You definitely coming on their show with Arby's food, dog.
Oh shit.
Hey, he listening
We're
already.
gonna let
Like,
you get the food hopper,
look,
man.
cat way too loud, man. Like, we got a small spot. He can't talk like that now. Shit, we gotta fucking turn his shit down.
Hey man, Hoffa, you got anything you want to say out there to the people, man? You had 2 dope events back to back, bro.
I know, man. I really want to thank everybody for popping out. You know what I'm
Yes,
saying?
sir.
All the artists. I'm gonna have another open mic soon. I love doing open mics.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? Just like Mike Nash said, people need practice.
Mm-hmm.
Where they doing that around here? You know what I'm saying? Like
True.
having a dope lineup of people, just like, you know what I mean? I'm gonna have
Yeah.
another one like that soon. And you know, shout out to y'all. And No, that's basically
Some
it,
people
bro.
do
Also-
suck.
Hey.
Shout out to Jimmy outside of the 420 fest at the Subculture.
Mhm.
He sold me a ball of shrooms and I ate half of it and forgot to go inside.
Shout out that boy. Shout out
That's
that
why
boy.
I see you.
kicking early, bro.
Shout out to that boy.
man.
That man's cool. You eat the Bodine balls?
Yeah, the
Yeah.
Boudin
Yeah,
balls was good
Shout
as
out
fuck.
to Nola Way.
Yeah. I
Yeah.
got the Nola way and then left.
Damn.
The only one that I kicked it with was fucking
Oh,
Dusty the
what's-
Luna and fucking Dylan.
Really?
Yeah, they-
What's the girl name that sold the egg rolls?
Lisa egg roll.
Oh shit.
Mhm.
On the nose.
Hey,
Mhm.
she had some fire egg rolls,
yeah.
dog.
I had both of them were tight. What was you gonna say, bro?
I was gonna say before we get out of here, it's really cool to see. Like, I know we went to high school together.
Yeah.
Like, you never know where anybody's going. Like,
Yeah.
Right. Yeah.
you know, we went to school with Trent. Like,
Right,
went and
Trent
did big
Richardson.
things, but like,
Yeah.
it's cool to see. other
Shout out to
people
Trent.
doing things,
Trent got
Right.
something
like,
new
in their own
popping.
avenue, like,
Yeah, he's
shit
selling
is sick.
cars.
Man, appreciate you,
Nah,
bro.
he got picked up.
Y'all
with
too,
he
man.
coaching
Y'all-
at
I
a
ate-
football team or something.
I was thinking of the same shit the other day. Like, you know, when we went to school, it was kind of like, I don't know, like a rough time almost. You know what I'm saying? It wasn't a lot of shit. So it's like for you to make something out of yourself back then it took a lot for real.
That's deep.
Yeah, for real. We battled some shit.
There's a culture of the slums for real.
It's aight.
It's hard. to-
It's aight. You know what I'm saying?
it's like if you at a certain level at a young age, it's
Yeah.
hard as fuck to turn it around.
Man, we had some fun though when we was jits though. I had a lot of fun. Up
People
here.
still look at you for who you were instead of who you are now.
Yeah, for sure.
I think it's a team called Trent just got a coaching job. I'm trying to figure out where.
Yeah, wasn't it in California? I think.
I didn't. See
I don't know. This is the first time.
Ramsey. Where's Ramsey at? Well, anyway, he coaching the school called.
I see him doing camps for them. So
Yeah, I haven't seen any of that.
Wait, or is that a high school? It say 5A.
Yeah,
I don't
5A.
really-
That's
I
definitely
don't really
high
see
school.
nobody from school.
no,
Nobody.
Me neither.
Yeah,
I
that
see a
must-
lot of
Anyway,
people from
salute to
school.
Trent on his new coaching job
Yeah,
and shit.
out Trent.
Shout out Trent, man.
Hell yeah.
He
I
was
see
fly.
I see a lot of people from school and they're like, bruh, you still looking good and shit. And then when I look at them, I'm like,
It
was nice seeing you.
It don't be so to you.
no.
What you mean they look old and shit or what?
As
Nah, yeah.
fuck.
Oh,
Yeah, they look old as fuck.
When I be going home, it be the same shit. Like, damn,
Like,
bruh.
We can run it down.
Life
right
come
now.
at you. Life be lifing though.
How old do you
Motherfuckers be
think I
stressed
am?
the fuck out.
Man, shout out to life.
Yeah.
What the fuck?
But how old do you think I am, even knowing me?
Go
I
ahead,
doubt
throw
you'll
him the
get it right,
number.
even
Throw
though-
him the number.
Come on, do it,
You
Sam.
throw a number.
Me?
Yeah,
If you carry the 3, right?
yeah.
I mean, got to, yeah.
Yeah,
He's
you
holding
gotta
that
carry that
hard.
boy.
Yeah.
Right?
If you carry that, I think like 34.
Okay, how about you?
I was gonna say about 35.
I was gonna say 32.
I'm gonna go 33 since everybody did that.
I'm 30 I'll be 40 next year.
Damn.
So when I see my friends, they fucked up.
Damn,
Hey, we need
bro.
to start eating Arby's. brother.
Cause I ain't even telling my age.
That's how y'all get
We're getting Arby's.
You feel me?
Arby's working.
Like every time I see someone, they treat me like, oh, he's 28, he's about 30, 31. Man, fuck that. I'm usually everyone's elder. I just don't act like it.
I figured you were a little older just because of the knowledge, like your
Right.
interest in keeping.
He
the
know
history,
all about
but-
Pensacola, boy.
Yeah. But I've always been like that. Like
Yeah.
I'm diehard Pensacola.
Yeah.
Like
Care.
my ancestry begins in Pensacola.
I'm gonna let y'all talk. I'm gonna end the live though, so we could talk some more though. But
Appreciate you guys, dude.
this is the Chop Up Podcast, another dope episode. Shout out to Sam Toucan, shout out to Hoffa, shout out to DJ Mike Nasty, shout out
Yo.
to Some People Suck Podcast.
Thank you.
Man,
Shout out to the boys.
we touched on a lot today, man. We're gonna send out some clips and get that shit on and popping in the next few days. But this is a great episode. We look forward to coming to y'all podcast. And that's it today. Thank y'all for tuning in. Make sure y'all subscribe to our YouTube page, the Chop Up Podcast. Also follow us on Instagram, the Chop Up Podcast. We out.
And if you don't suck dick and you suck, go back to sleep in the mornings.